watching the High Flyers Club podcast. Fasten your seatbelts and twist one up, because we are now going live. Be sure to subscribe and mash that like button. Now it is time to start the show. You are now watching the High Flyers Club podcast. Fasten your seatbelts and twist one up, because we are now going live. Be sure to subscribe and mash that like button. Now it is time to start the show. You are now watching the High Flyers Club podcast. Fasten your seatbelts and twist one up, because we are now going live. Be sure to subscribe and mash that like button. Now it is time to start the show. You are now watching the High Flyers Club podcast. Fasten your seatbelts and twist one up, because we are now going live. Be sure to subscribe and mash that like button. Now it is time to start the show.
Put Jones in it. Just kidding.
You are now watching the High Flyers.
Hello, welcome to the High Flyers Club podcast. Y'all, how's everyone doing?
We're doing great.
What up, Diana? What up, Brittany? What up, D. Marie? What up, Bernard? What up, Summer?
Hi, Mom.
Look like a
Mom
giant cloud. Nah,
Yeah,
it's Brittany,
bro.
Mom.
What up, Mom?
It's Brittany, bitch.
What up, Travis?
What
Big
up,
T.
Travis?
Big T in the house.
As y'all see, we're playing around with a new logo today. We were gonna try some new logos here soon.
I like the way it looks up there in the corner.
Yeah, it looks good.
I like the way it looks right there in the corner.
I'm going to show them.
I like the
Right
way you
there
do
in
it
the corner, right there in the
there.
corner.
I'll show them real fast.
Don't mind me sipping my Capri Sun off camera.
There's our
We told
one
Thomas.
of our new logos. We're playing with a bunch of them.
We told Thomas to bring the
I like
energy
that.
today, and I can feel it.
So
That's nice.
yeah, no
Don't get
more
all- don't
quiet,
get all-
Thomas.
don't
The
get all-
only
Thomas,
thing
Thomas.
fucking me is laugh. And the only thing I'm fucking is not something you say.
Well, anyways,
You're
we're
so cultured now, Thomas.
on our podcast today. We have Old Man Joe from Happy Cloud Smoke Shop.
Hey,
Oh, man,
Insert
Joe.
soundbite. Can we get some sound bites?
Oh man,
No,
Joe,
he's busy.
I'm gonna get him a
He's
soundboard,
busy.
bro. I'm gonna get him a good one, like a stream deck.
what's old man Joe?
Hey, can we have a soundboard over here too?
Just
Is
let
that
me
possible?
get one, and I'll be good at
You got to
pushing
do
it.
old man Joe's sound. Shoo or what?
What's your noise?
Dang old shoe.
Dang old shoe.
Dango shoe.
Shoe. Gotta say shoe. Everything shoe. Man, you know shoe.
Old Man Joe manages the second best smoke shop in ATX.
I-
Just kidding.
Let's give yourself
I
a
was just
little
kidding.
intro, old man Joe. Tell the people
Yeah,
who
tell
you are.
us one a little about yourself.
Oh my God. Oh, I don't know. You know.
Why would we want you on our podcast?
I have no fucking clue.
Yeah. Well, you're here.
I'm here.
Dab champion of the world.
Yeah.
This man has taken some pretty big dabs that I've seen.
I'm a legend in other people's minds.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You really became the face for Happy Clouds.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah, I look like a giant cloud with red eyes. That's me, man.
That's you.
Totally.
That's pretty good
That's
description
pretty
of
damn
you.
close, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Yeah. No, it's been a wild ride. You know, we started out about 7 years ago, and with just a couple of shops, small shops, and now we've gotten up to 2, 3, 4. You know, and we're spreading out.
How many do y'all have total?
4 now.
4?
Yeah. We have moved up one in Round Rock, which is, our latest expansion.
How do you
Like
feel
some-
about that one? You like it?
Yeah, I like it a lot. You know, the people up there have been great. They're really accepting of us.
Where's this one?
Good location. It's on McNeil Road. That's going to be 603 McNeil
I don't think
Road.
I've been to that
yeah.
location
I haven't been to
yet.
it yet, but that sounds.
It's real nice. It's real modern. You know, it's not as big as our main store on Lamar, but it's got a good selection.
Is
I
it kind of like in a shopping center? Like
Yeah, a little strip mall. Yeah.
I always try to
Right.
go and scope out y'all's stores, see what y'all are doing, and every
Yeah.
time I go in there, you're in there. You catch me, you're like, busted. You over here scoping out our store?
what's up, Sean?
Like, hey, bro, what's going on? I'm just coming over here to sports store.
There he is again.
There's that guy.
There's that guy.
Just kidding. You've helped us a lot with all of our stuff, and we appreciate it.
Oh well, sure. And it's not
all
really
for
a
the
competition.
community,
It's a community thing. You know, we like to be part of the community. And help each other out as much as that's what it's all about, man. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. That's weird. I'm even here. I was like, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. So
Really?
yeah.
It's kind of nervous at first, but just forget the cameras are there and talk to us.
yeah.
That's all you got to do.
We're literally just hanging out in
Yeah,
a room.
we're hanging out,
That's all
getting
it
high,
is.
Yeah,
talking about aliens and
It's a
Bigfoot
room.
and conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about
You got a
where
lighter?
this topic came from,
Thomas?
because you were excited
have one
about
of
it.
those.
Oh
Check
yeah,
the
it's
brass.
just one of my hobbies. It's like something to do. And then there's been a lot of excitement lately, of course, with the the UFO thing. The government coming out.
over at Brushy
saying,
Creek. Have you
we
seen
got
those?
stuff coming out. Basically, we don't know what it is, and that's kind of exciting in a way. There's
So
a
is
lot.
that what you do on your free time? And you
Yeah,
check
that's
out
pretty much what
conspiracy
I
theories?
do. Yeah,
That's funny.
Watch UFO shows.
So if I was to check into your YouTube channel,
Oh
it'd
my
be all
God!
kinds of
It'd
crazy.
be like crazy. Look, it's megalodon. Or something like that. There's a lot of stuff that goes down in other countries and stuff. So it's pretty international. The phenomenon.
Wasn't it like the Navy that released all the footage whenever the government released it? It was from the
So-
Navy.
So what happened was this guy, his name's Lou Elizondo, okay, and he was like the head of this program at the Pentagon for a number of years, and he resigned, over frustration with him not really doing anything, and so when that all came out, he kind of had these clips that they basically released through these couple of journalists, and one of them's this guy named George Knapp out of Nevada. He was the one who did the Skinwalker Ranch stuff
Oh, wow.
and kind of brought all that out.
That shit
He's
was-
been into that stuff for 30 years or so. And then there's this other guy who I'm trying to remember his name, but he was also instrumental basically in bringing it out, making it come out into the public, the eyeball. And then the New York Times basically posted all this stuff online.
Wow.
It was their biggest digital edition ever. It was like, something like
Interesting.
3 million, people or whatever, hit on the first day or something like that. It
That's
was
so crazy.
so crazy that, they would actually come out and, a lot of people look at that basically as that newspaper as some sort of standard for other buying, newspapers around the country. So it's, kind of exciting.
Yeah.
That's so wild.
Yeah.
And they
yes.
just released, you said 3 different.
Yeah, there was
instances?
three different instances. One was, I believe, maybe even 2 of them were off the California coast. One was like in 2004, and then they had another one off the eastern coast. And they used to talk about how these things were, just out there all the time. Every day they would go out and one of these things would be flying around. So they were worried about them hitting them, and safety concerns and stuff like that. But, there's always been this thing about it. Oh, yeah, little green men, sort of thing.
Do they look like us?
I'm not really
Like how there's some
sure,
stories it's like aliens,
Yeah, if you
Well,
had.
there's so many people out there talking about it. It's like,
What
some
if they're
people
just
say,
shapeshifters
Oh,
and they're
there's 8
skinwalkers?
races. And, there's like, okay, there's the big, tall, blonde ones, and they're really attractive. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Then you got the little, short, skinny ones, with the big head and the black eyes and no mouth, they're just kind of...
What?
Man, I was riding in a car with someone. And they were listening to this podcast about like some aliens, about like this big thing like coming out like years ago, and then like, bro, I can't even fucking tell you. I wish I knew where I was when I was like listening to it. My friend was listening to it, and I was just like, "What in the fuck are you listening to, bro?" Like,
Yeah.
just like it was one of those kind of moments. But like, basically, this alien like befriended them way back in time, and then came back around into like the next
wow.
like their kid's life in the same time frame of their kid's life, like and like it was almost
that's
like a
funny.
deja vu thing, and then like I don't know, it's
That's
just
crazy.
hard to explain.
Bernard is asking if anyone has seen the movie Moonfall.
No, I have no
No, I
idea.
have
I
not.
have
What is it
not.
about?
Yeah.
Moonfall.
School us up, Bernard.
School us up, Bernard. So what is that? What does an alien look like to Old Man Joe? What do you think aliens look like?
It's like you got your stage 1s, you got your
Man,
stage
you
2s, and then you got your stage 3s, and then you got your alpha Bs and your alpha 2s.
There's no telling. I mean, if really to think, if you were to see something you would think from another planet or something like that, it probably wouldn't be exactly us walking around.
sure.
It might be something a little different. But you never know. I mean, it could just be Brandon stepping on.
I've been
Hey,
called an
how you
alien
doing?
before.
I've been called
Jason
a lot
said
worse
his
than an
phone's
alien,
about-
that's for sure.
Jason said his phone's about to die, but he's up in Seattle
Oh yeah.
enjoying some legal smoke.
He went to a dispensary and everything. Was
Right.
First
He's-
stop.
Seattle.
He's on his way to Alaska, right?
On the way to
Well, hey,
Alaska.
go charge that phone, bro, so you can not
For
lose
sure.
touch with us.
So I guess the next question for you, Old Man Joe, would be: have you ever seen a UFO?
Well, by definition, right, a UFO is just something flying around. You don't know what it is, right?
Yeah.
Probably so, yeah.
I saw some above.
I think I saw a drone one time.
Have you? I
actually.
saw some drones above the
So,
stadium one time, and I recorded them, and they
pretty
were doing all
trippy.
kinds of like
That was the laser thing,
yeah,
or
they
the
had
hologram.
lasers and stuff and holograms. It was crazy, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
The big
I like
cube
pulled over,
over the
recorded it,
stadium.
and then like. I don't know. I saw it from far, and then I tried to like drive to it. By the time I got to it, they landed, I guess. And I was like, "Oh, the fucking
I saw
aliens
it
are
when I
gone!"
was
And then I saw on the
driving, too.
news the next day it was like or something on Facebook. It was like
and shit.
drones.
It's crazy. We
Yeah.
saw a drone over the mall one time.
Yeah.
What up, Leslie?
They had a story the other day in Round Rock, like UFO over Round Rock, and then they show it. and
Brushy
it's just
Creek.
like, yeah, exactly. You see it, like, it's
Yeah.
such a drone.
No, our friend Muddy Trapper was
Drone.
telling us about
Drone.
it, and then we see we saw the whole article, and we were just like, "Hey, dude, look here, you're not crazy."
Yeah.
'Cause he was like, I was with this one guy, but he's kind of slow, so no one's really gonna like take him
Believe
serious and believe him. And we're like, damn, buddy.
He's like, yeah, I think I might have seen something. Nah, but for real, he said he woke up his wife and everything and was like, you gotta see what I just saw and stuff. And she was like, you're crazy.
Yeah, I mean, there's been people around here that, just swear up and down they saw something. There was actually a professional NFL player living out by Lake Travis, and him and his wife are walking back, and they swear up and down, they saw a UFO flying around out there by the lake. And I'm thinking, drone, maybe, but you never know. You just never know.
If they've made it this far without being seen or noticed by our simple human life forms, then I'm pretty sure they're not worried about getting caught.
Well, I mean, it's about. I've told you all my theory about the aliens, that they're on Earth, bro. They're everywhere. Have I ever told you my theory? All right, here it is, bro. Here goes my take on aliens. They're everywhere, bro. When you think hey, man, I need a tape measure, and you go in the other room, you walk in the other room, and you forget what the fuck you forget. Man, what was I supposed to grab? You know how often that happens to you? You know what I mean? You're like, damn, what was I supposed to get?
Yes,
and you just sit there and you're just like,
and
what the fuck? My theory is you walked through the doorway, you ran into an alien. They fucking blasted you with the fucking blaster. And then they and disappeared. And then you were blasted or something. And you're like, damn, why the fuck was I here? And it's long enough for the alien, long enough for the alien to get away.
Yeah,
but it's that's when you forget what you did. It's because you ran into an alien, bro.
You just never know.
Next time, smack that motherfucker in the jaw and take his fucking little blinker.
Oh, okay.
You gotta be quick though.
You know what would be a great conversation to watch? Aldo and Joe talk about aliens.
Right. Aldo's in town. I'm sure he can swing by
way.
if he's watching this.
Oh no.
So.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't know.
Aldo is an alien, bro.
Yeah. He's a living, breathing.
Living, breathing alien.
Whether or not aliens are here with us now, some people theorize that they've been around for thousands of years. You see all these cave, paintings,
like the Egyptians,
the Mayans, the Aztecs, the people
that's how the
Peru.
Pyramids got there. Isn't that one theory?
Dude, there's no way. There is no way man moved those bricks. No fucking way.
What about the fulcrum
fuck
system?
Fuck aliens, fuck all that.
What about the fulcrum and pivot system?
I don't give a shit about that.
They could have been doing that in the years, putting it on rollers and then rocks and turning it a certain way. It's been proven.
You're speaking like a non-believer.
What about Stonehenge? Is Stonehenge aliens?
No, I don't know about that, man.
Dude, the internet is so good.
I think it was just slave labor there, really, to be honest with you.
How for all the people watching, is our quality better than it has been? We tried doing a few things. Is there any lag
For all
on your
the people
end?
out there, do y'all believe in aliens?
I say something and it fucking lags.
Do y'all believe?
Do you?
Yeah. Do you believe?
Do you?
She says she saw some alien stuff in the clinical today.
Easter Island heads also fucking aliens.
So what I was gonna tell you when I said I had a topic for
What are the Easter Island?
Oh, Easter Island?
Yeah.
Easter Island, there's a bunch of statues that are basically about, look like they're half buried.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
Bunch of big heads that come out,
Yeah.
kind of like
People say the bodies are
torch,
underground.
kind of guys.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it's just weird.
But they don't know about all that.
Y'all ever wonder why we stopped all the missions to the moon?
Because it's fucking, we're working on Mars.
What do you think about the lights, the last week in Round Rock?
Drone. Definitely drone.
Drone.
Yeah, I looked at the pictures of it and I was like,
Drone.
no, man, it looks like something I got in my closet.
I got a UFO video to show y'all.
Yeah, let's
let's
put
see
something
it.
on.
What you
Let's
got?
see.
Here you go, man, Joe.
I'm gonna
Oh, shit. Okay, cool. Thank you.
change that one.
So, if there's aliens, is there like a Men in Black team as well?
Probably.
Will Smith.
Thanks, bro.
You're welcome.
What you got for us, Zach?
I'm getting it ready for you.
We'll be at an event on Thursday, by the way, just so
yeah.
everyone knows. The Vendors and Spenders, Exotica Fresca. They got it going on. We'll be with them. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button.
I'm gonna make it so that
Up there it
viewers
is.
can see
Yeah.
it.
Your Spicewood.
Yeah, see? No.
Just a dooster.
We're
You
not
see
ready to
that
show
right there? That was the one that was like about a week ago.
Definitely drone.
Switch and save
They
$652.
gotta watch an
It's
ad.
okay. There's enough for everyone.
It's not like flying
No.
straight. It's
Yeah.
like moving.
No, that's a UFO for sure.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yo, it's like that thing they showed on.
Oh, whoa. What is that?
It's an alien. He's like, bro, take me out of the camera with my fucking the controller. Here you go, Joe.
Yeah, that's so dead ass drones.
Yeah, that's
It's not like flying.
No.
That's the deadest of asses. For sure, dog.
That's a UFO, bro. No, that's the same thing I saw above the stadium. That's exactly what I saw above the stadium. Whoa. What is that? It's acting weird.
It was just fading.
Yeah, when I think about stuff like that, it's not usually the drone type stuff, but it's all these crazy pilot ones is what gets you too. Or the military guys, they see stuff, in their jets.
Yep.
And
For
they got
sure.
their
I bet they do
iPhone
see some
out,
shit.
Hey, look, I got you with my iPhone.
Leslie, the event is Thursday the 15th, and it will drop the everything on the Telegram. And by the way, if you follow our old Telegram, abandon that shit because it was hacked basically, and someone else has it. So abandon it and come on to the new one.
Jump
if you
ship.
need it,
Jump ship and hop on
go to the
our
link, and that
boat.
gets you to our new Telegram. So we do not establish with the old Telegram link. So yeah. What up? What strain do y'all think aliens would smoke?
Definitely OG.
I'm thinking they're Mac 1.
I think they'd be into like the human strains, like what's that? Betty White and like all the names.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, what's the other one?
They want to take as much in as they can.
They're like, let's see what.
What do you think, Brandon?
Bro, what if strains to aliens were just different humans?
Right? Oh, I tasted a Brandon today. It was really good. It was kind of sour though, but it's probably gonna make me shit wrong later. Like it really gave me kind of an upset stomach.
What up, Spice
Like
God?
a sour patch kid.
What up, Spice God?
Spicy, old spicy.
What up, Spice God?
Old Spice
Good
Goddess.
evening, fellas.
Spice God been on the events lately.
Yeah,
He
he's
has,
been at
bro.
it. He
Bro,
was
he's
to
been
Houston
doing his
and all
shit.
kinds of stuff.
Bro,
That's cool.
Everyone needs the Spice God
He's got
candy.
shit lined up in fucking what is it, Vegas or Cali or something?
Oh shit, he's gonna go.
Y'all
to
need
Vegas.
to get
Yeah.
some Spice God candy over in Happy Clouds.
I talked to him the last
Yeah.
time I was
TSC
here. actually,
exclusive
about that.
retail.
He said we interviewing Terry Funk Jr.
Terry Funk.
Now we got Old Man Joe on today.
Terry Funk.
That's it.
Fucking Spice God.
I love it when we have another, name.
Spice God, do you believe in aliens?
Spice God is an alien.
He could be.
Thomas can't even hold his joint.
What did Thomas say earlier? Spice God's an alien.
If
They
you-
got dropped into Houston.
Yeah. Yes, Spice God. I don't even. It was gold when I said it earlier. I'm not gonna be able to.
Like,
fucking-
Spice God's an alien that got
Spice
dropped
God
down
said
to
he
Houston,
believed
straight in
it.
the middle of Houston. He said he does. So
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
I feel like you're in denial if you don't believe in another life form. When we're aware that like our galaxy is such a small like speck in the universe, you're gonna tell me we're the only
yeah,
living
man.
things?
Yeah, man.
There's no way. There's got to be something else out there.
everyone tag coming in.
Hell yeah!
Forgot I had it.
Forgot I had that shit, man.
Had it in my back pocket. Didn't even use it.
Is that the everyone tag in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Shut the fuck up.
I thought Sean would have laughed more at that.
Damn.
No.
No, it was a good one.
Spice God wants to know what y'all are thinking about Area 51.
You know, I think back in the day it was probably
Yeah.
what the world makes it out to be, but I'm sure as soon as that shit got a little hot, they packed up and moved that bitch somewhere else.
They've almost
They move south.
Right, yeah.
they've almost branded it now. Like they've allowed YouTube videos, like all types of shit
dude,
to
it's
happen around
literally
there.
like a tourist attraction.
It's now, yeah. That's
It's
what
like Roswell.
It's just
all over again.
it's a good distraction, you
For
know.
sure.
So hey, go look over here. Hey, don't mind us over here. You know, they could have something anywhere. You know, there's a lot of underground stuff too that they claim that's out
Right.
there. You know, there's a lot of stuff in New Mexico and
Bunkers.
Arizona. Yeah, bunkers and stuff that we don't even know anything about. But you never know if that's factual or just a bunch of fiction. You know, it just really depends on who you listen to, I guess. Your sources of information.
This is where my conspiracy-ness really comes out, because, like, if you slide into the next category, you talk about the government trying to hide things. Like, every time something weird fucking happens, that's the first thing my mind goes to is like, oh, we got this gas crisis going on right now. The first thing I think is like, okay, they put firecrackers over here. What the fuck's happening over there? You know what I mean?
For sure.
What's happening that they're not showing us?
Well, that's, you know, it's always been, you know, where they focus the attention, and then there's always something over here, you know, that they don't want you to see, basically. You know, our government's been a really good example of that, especially, you know, in the last president was really, really good at that. You know, he would create a fire, you know, over here on this side, and everybody's like, oh, put the fire out. And in the meantime, down the street, we're changing all the judges.
Yeah.
So I think, you know, it's kind of like, you know, don't look over here, you know, look over there, you know, kind of control what, you know, what's kind of being put out there, you know.
Right.
You only have 8 companies that control all the media in the United States. You know, everything you see and hear on the internet or over the other airwaves and stuff like that is controlled by like 8 companies. It's really crazy thought when you think about it.
Spice God said, "Old man Joe saw the first UFO at the Woodstock concert."
That's right. I was there in 1969, Upper State, New York. I was 7 years old. I was there. My parents were there. They were tripping. They were, you know, they were nature lovers.
Pass that over to Zachy
my mother
Poo.
would so kill me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here's Zachy Poo.
The Zackster.
The Zach my
Zacharoni. Zacharoosticky.
What y'all think
So-
about Bigfoot?
Oh, wait. So before you go to Bigfoot, Bernard has a good topic. The Denver airport.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's a good
one. Yeah, there's supposedly like this big underground thing at the Denver airport. It's supposed to be like a nuclear fallout shelter kind of thing set up, you know, for people to go to. And
The fucking,
you know,
the horse,
who
everything.
knows? It's pretty weird.
You told me a crazy story about the horse when I first went to the Denver airport with you, Sean. Said that dude died, like making the statue.
Wow.
Oh wow!
And they just leave that shit up there.
Industrial accident. You know. Oh no.
It's just like the fucking Golden Gate Bridge. So many people died making that thing, but
Yeah.
it had to be
Yeah,
finished.
a lot of people used to jump off of it.
Yeah,
too,
for
you know,
sure.
And then they had to install nets. I mean, that's how bad it got. You know.
Hey, Joe,
Yeah.
turn to your left.
Oh. Well, hello there.
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah. What about Sasquatch? That's what Zach was selling.
Yeah, we got some.
Yeah.
We got some video. We got a video for y'all. We can watch together.
Oh, some Bigfoot stuff, man.
We got the top 5 Bigfoot sightings.
I got a
Oh,
question.
fuck yeah.
I got a question. What do you call them? Sasquatch or Bigfoot?
I think
There's
it
also
depends on what part of the
Dogman.
country you're in.
Yeah,
you know.
there's a bunch of different
Yeah, they
ones.
call them Yeti or
Yeti, yeah.
Oh no! See, from back down south, really south, like Louisiana, they call it the Rougarou.
the Rougarou.
The
Yeah,
Rougarou.
Do you
That's
know?
like
Do you
the
know all of its names? You know, it's all.
Yeah,
its
there's
aliases?
Rougarou. There's let's see, the swamp ape,
challenging?
skunk ape. You know, they call that one down in Florida.
The what?
The
The
skunk ape.
You heard about that in
Uh-uh.
Florida? Yeah,
Florida man.
Yeah, he's like the Florida Bigfoot.
Taco Bell's breakfast quesadilla might make you reconsider
Sponsored
this
by
whole
Taco
morning.
Bell.
He eats at
Yeah,
Taco
shout out
Bell.
Taco Bell for the
Crispy
sponsorship.
bacon
I saw him in the drive-through last Saturday.
She's not a donut, but she looks nice.
It's not a donut.
No, not yet, bro. I'm warming up, dog.
You ain't never warmed up in your
We in
life.
here.
My bad.
All right, here we go.
Flat Earth? Is the Earth flat? That's what Bernard also said.
This video was recorded in 2005 and has been named the
Hi,
Prince
Mom.
Edward Island quadrupedal clip.
real mom.
It was filmed by
Hey,
students
real mom.
That's
Nathan
British
Wiley and
Columbia,
some
baby.
friends who were in the forest on Prince Edward Island filming a video for school. Wiley needed a clip in which a person was seen running from the woods. According to the
it
filmmaker,
behind
as the boy in the clip was moving
it's
from the
the thing
trees,
behind
a huge ape-like creature emerged from
I
the
see,
opposite side of
kinda.
the forest.
Where?
The The
Right
creature can
to
be
the
seen
left.
running across the screen at a high speed.
That black figure.
You ready? Okay. Yeah. All right.
Oh, here we go.
See it.
Damn it. All right, go.
All right, run. Run, Bigfoot.
All right, Bigfoot.
What the? Dude, hold. Shit. Did you see that?
That shit look fake.
Yeah, it's a little fake there.
It's like a fucking
The person in the
gorilla.
Yeah,
video
it
was
looks
not
like a
actually
bear,
running
honestly.
from the
It
Bigfoot,
looks
like
but
a
was
fucking
rather
a
filming
bear
a scene.
getting it.
Yeah, that's you know bears do walk on two legs
Yeah,
sometimes.
that,
Yeah,
that
you
was
al-
like
you-
a bear gallop, honestly.
You
Yeah,
also
but that
don't.
looked like a
You
bear
also
run.
don't run.
Slow-mo.
Yeah, you also don't run towards that motherfucker either. And that dude was like, "Hey, let me go see what the fuck this is."
He for sure
Dude,
turned around.
he's in a fucking suit, bro. That thing ain't even big.
You see how he turns around and looks like he already
According
knew it
to the
was gonna be
description
there.
of this video,
He's not even
residents
that
of a
big.
small Pennsylvania town, Carbondale,
remember this.
were concerned of recent sightings and strange
What's this
noises.
one?
So
You can tell-
I was really
What appears
scared
to
when
be
I
a
saw this one.
Bigfoot-looking creature.
Were you?
Others call it an albino
Yes, I
Bigfoot.
was. I was.
A homeowner captured
so
this
Joe's
footage
watching
after
them
they
late
heard
at
a
night, like, with
disturbance
the
in the
blanket all
backyard
up
of
and
their
on,
wooded
like-
property.
He hears
This
a
one
tap
is
on the
In the
door.
video, someone seems to be running around a wooded area in a stressed manner.
It's
Then, when he
Bigfoot
hears a
after he
loud
got
noise near him,
doused
he
with
catches on the
bleach.
camera what
Right.
appears to be an
It's a
albino
Yeti.
Bigfoot.
He's like a Yeti in the middle of like the
He's
flood.
the Yeti in Kentucky. You know. Wow, they're stomping on leaves.
It must have been the way my camera was set up.
Wait, do y'all hear that? Is that a Bigfoot? Is that a Bigfoot ahead? Wait, do I hear Bigfoot?
Wait for it.
Wait. Right there. Just kidding. It's coming though. Oh, what was that? Do y'all hear that? Do you hear it? It's breathing. What was that? There's something out here with us.
What was that?
There's something out here with us.
Oh, I see it. Oh my god, that was kind
I
of scary.
missed it.
I was scared.
Whoa,
Oh, dude. Nah, man. Nah.
Yeah, bro.
that looked like the fucking Chainsaw Massacre.
I
This
keep
video
one of
was
them
filmed at
things
the
on me,
Smoky
that's all I'm
Mountains,
saying.
Yeah,
Lingman
fuck
Stone,
that.
the highest point in
Don't be playing
Tennessee.
around with Bigfoot around
The
me
person
in
behind the
middle of
video
night.
says they were walking along a trail
I'm gonna
when
go
they
with
saw a
fake on
bunch
that
of
one,
people
too.
looking
On
up
that
the
one?
trees.
Yeah.
For sure.
They said it
Yeah,
looked
what
like
about this
a
one?
bear, but it was
What
on
is
two
this one?
legs. The size of the creature has had many people
It's a
believe
day.
it shows an
It's hard
actual
to-
Bigfoot. Take a look.
Why has no one ever got a good camera?
Why hasn't anyone ever shot a Bigfoot?
Yeah.
You're right.
Like, I've shot a lot of deer, so like, someone's got to shoot Bigfoot.
They're like all waiting for it.
Where's the Bigfoot?
Where is it?
Kids throwing snowballs. It's like, Mom, we've been waiting for Bigfoot for hours.
Yeah.
Like, is Bigfoot gonna come out?
Could somebody call the Bigfoot, please?
What's he doing?
What's it doing?
What's it
It's
doing?
Bigfooting, bro.
Dude, is the Bigfoot working out?
No, that's a dude in a ghillie suit. Just saying.
It's a ghillie suit. Oh, it's pretty big though. It's a fucking bear.
It's a bear.
In 2012,
It's a bear in a
group of
ghillie
boys were
suit.
playing
Bear
some
standing
hockey
up.
while one of them was filming the
That's
match and
what I wanna see.
commentating.
Not the
Same
hockey
This, this one
Bigfoot.
might be
About a
one of
minute
those
into the
two.
video,
Okay,
they
now
hear
let's
what they
see.
believe
This
is a
might be
Bigfoot.
This has some, you know.
Afterwards, they allegedly spot the Bigfoot walking inside the woods. Take a look.
Not the hockey Bigfoot.
Scrub down in the corner. Just brings it forward. Gets deflected away by Jason.
Real
Just still
hell
has
of a
control.
goalie.
Takes a quick shot. Jason has good stick position.
Just playing hockey. These kids are believable.
Why are you filming the ground, bro?
Because he's a shitty.
Because he's a shitty filmer.
Oh, rings the.
I mean, you see,
I seen something back there.
Whoa, what was that?
it's wild.
I don't know what that was. Just keep playing. All right, there's something out there. Is that like a dog?
That's a big 700-pound hamburger eating dog.
What is it? Do they see it?
Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that?
Whoa, I do see it.
No,
I see, it's like, it's like black.
It's far enough
couldn't
away
really-
to be weird.
But like, bro, why would Bigfoot walk like a normal human, like down the street like that?
Yeah.
See
On a street.
I wanted to play hockey too.
Yeah.
I see it back there.
Hey, y'all want to play doubles?
Y'all need to go.
Oh my god. That
Yeah,
thing
exactly.
is. What is that?
Where's it?
It's that strange kid from the top of the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. It's behind
Okay.
that tree right there.
Yeah, shoot that motherfucker.
All right,
Brandon, go get the gun. I'm gonna keep a
right.
trail
Did it
on
just-
it. Pow! I'm gonna keep a trail on it. I'll yell for you so
All right,
you can
you know what?
find me.
Superhuman watching.
They said they had had sightings before and that they had found footprints in the area, but they were really lucky to catch this on film.
I don't think the close up right there makes it look real fake.
Bad.
On April 5th of 2009,
Oh, no, that one
by
got
the
me
name
convinced.
Ericus Maximus
Yeah, that one
spotted
wasn't
what he
bad.
refers to as the Beast
Wasn't
of
good,
Gum
but
Hill
let's see.
while ATV riding. Before the sighting, he made
Yeah,
many
hey,
ATV
there are.
driving videos
Have
on
you
his
seen?
YouTube
Have
channel.
y'all heard about the tunnels
And it
under the
seems to be a
Capitol
regular
at
thing for him
UT?
to do in his
Nah,
spare
I
time.
They
haven't.
really are.
The sighting was the
They're
second
so that
time
the-
spotting the
like
creature,
the-
and a
I've been
companion
in
of
the
his
bottom of
The
managed
the
to
governor
capture
can get
before.
out of certain
What they
buildings and stuff,
captured
and
has
like
become one of the
officials.
most compelling Bigfoot clips ever taken. He is seen riding his ATV
28
through
years
the creek
ago,
when the
I was
creature
working
walks
on a job
directly over
at
the
the
creek
Capitol
bed
during the
further away from
restoration
him.
in 1994.
Oh wow.
And you can go down in the bottom, and there are tunnels that go all the way down to the river, over to the governor's mansion, and it's electrical cables. You know, they got to run power, and that's how a lot of the power comes from the hydro station down on the river.
Wow.
Oh, there's a Bigfoot. Look, it's walking across.
Oh, I've seen this one before.
That's a pretty good one.
It's a pretty good one. You know, it's pretty genuine looking.
In the description
I
of
thought
the video,
maybe,
he mentions
you
the
know,
Beast of
See,
Gum Hill being
no,
a
this is
creature
bullshit,
that is
because
very
that
rarely
man,
spotted,
you know
and
he's
that
got
there
a
was
gun.
only taking a still photo.
yeah,
of
you know,
the
he's
ATV.
got
know
it.
that guy brought a
He's been
gun.
waiting to shoot a
This is in
Bigfoot.
fact
For real,
a
why is he
Bigfoot.
just standing there?
I don't know.
And that was
He wasn't
5
sure if it
Bigfoot
was his
sightings
cousin.
caught on camera.
The farther back you
I'm
get
like,
on the
Bigfoot
videos,
videos
it's
in the
harder to
future.
like.
Be my
That's what it was.
Would you like?
Dang old shoe.
Booty-
Dang,
booty
shoot,
meat
on that
sweats.
one, man. I don't know,
That's what the
man.
guy's name that said that was.
Yeah,
That was interesting.
That was yeah. No,
A Facebook user camps deep in the Rocky Mountains and says that there is something out there.
There's something out there.
There is something out there.
Facebook user, hit that link and come up in
In the YouTube.
the YouTube,
YouTuber.
so we know who you are.
That's crazy though. I definitely think Bigfoot's a believable thing, 100%. But I just don't understand how like they haven't found him yet. They make shows about this motherfucker.
Yeah, you know the theory that there's some sort of unknown hominid living in North America, surviving in the hills and the rainforests, that exist around here is a nice theory and all. They haven't been able to really prove it, I don't know. I'm still on the fence, I think it's anything's possible,
So you believe in aliens, but you don't know about Bigfoot.
Yeah, that's kind of
You're an alien believer, but you draw Bigfoot draws a line.
I mean, yeah, Bigfoot is kind of like
Kind of half person.
something you can't, if you can't put your finger on it, I mean, you can't really put your finger on an alien either. But at least there seems to be more data coming off of that sort of thing, than the Bigfoot's, theory.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, it might have been a thing, if you look back in Native American, folklore and all that, they all got stories about Bigfoot, and they had different names for him, in different parts of the country. I mean, almost every American Native, tribe had a name or some sort of story about the hairy man, or Sasquatch or Bigfoot. Actually, Bigfoot came from a guy who was a construction worker, and he found these giant footprints out by his, where they were working. And so they turned the plaster cast, right? And the guy took a picture, and it got in the newspaper, one of the local newspapers, and it came from that. That's where Bigfoot actually started. It was right there in Northern California. So that's kind of where, our modern day, terminology came from.
Yeah.
But if you look back, even prior to that, there was, even one of our ex-presidents, Theodore Roosevelt, talked about the hairy man, or the wild man, and that they encountered him on a hunting trip, which is kind of trippy.
He's full of shit, bro.
But yeah, Teddy, he was
Yeah,
probably,
he's probably full
kind
of
of
shit.
half drunk, half most of the time, and just kind of.
He was
I'm
boozing
Theodore
it.
Roosevelt. Fuck you, sort of guy. Who knows though? I mean, I wasn't alive in 1896. So,
He said,
even though some people call me old, I'm not that old.
what about the Bermuda Triangle?
A lot of sketchy shit goes on there, bro. But it could also be a sailor tale.
Yeah, you just never know. I mean, if you look at some of the modern data, that they talk about some of these phenomena. Skinwalker Ranch is another good one. They've spent a lot of money out there trying to figure out what the fuck, what is the story here. A lot of electromagnetic anomalies and stuff like that goes down, and so there's got to be, maybe there's something there, about that.
They always see lights and like random stuff.
And they did actually do video. They have video of UFOs and things like this, lights in the sky, the whole ridge lit up and glowed. It was really trippy looking. But some of the people think their theory is more along the lines of like, well, it's a parallel dimension, that this is just like energy transferred, these portals that, pop up in places. One thing that they found that was really interesting to me was like the Skinwalker Ranch thing. If you go way up above it, like with a satellite, and look at this thing, it looks like a bowl, okay? And it's got a big ridge around one side, and there's it looks like maybe where a meteor or something hit, back in the dinosaur days. Who knows? Well, dig this. All over the world, at these places that have these like same sort of geological formations, similar stuff happens, and this has been proven too. So it's like it's not.
So it's like they chose those
one
spots.
spot. Yeah, it's kind of weird. And you think about it. Well, hey, we're gonna go down here and check this place out. Well, let's get us some spots. Where we can get some water, we can get some food, or whatever we're after. I always thought maybe there's a line to the whole resource thing. Where they're coming down to get some sort of resource. You have a lot of films and
like
stuff.
bodies to walk in other planets with.
That could be all like genetic testing or something like that.
People up and they're like, hey, we need to test to see if these bodies are any good.
DNA, man. That's, maybe they're not, there's a theory going around about that too. Like what they're doing, what these alien abductions are, is that they're basically, harvesting DNA for their own race, to survive, because maybe their DNA strains ran out or something. It's a really kind of trippy theory, yeah.
Sure.
But there's a lot of stuff that's being thrown out there.
Juan said he heard there's a Black Panther-like cat in Bastrop from a few people.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
For sure, there's a lot of land out there.
Wakanda forever.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a black bobcat, maybe.
Even in
bobcats get pretty big.
For sure.
Even when we were kids, like they had a mountain lion that walked through the neighborhood.
Is it a mountain lion or a cougar?
It's probably a cougar, but they caught it on a door, like a door camera or some shit, just walking through the neighborhood.
Yeah, there's been pictures of mountain lions, up in Colorado. Yeah, just basically walking down the street, basically
But a Black
in the middle of the
Panther,
night.
Black Panthers don't really exist. It's not a real. I think that's the one that's not. It's not a real thing.
There's a term for that.
It's not a real thing though.
Where
it's
the
like
fur actually turns black.
I think
it's like a genetic thing,
Like a Black Panther.
And certain animals do it. Certain animals don't.
Huh.
But it's usually not on this continent, so
it's a
you're not
cougar.
really,
See, there's not really Black Panthers; they're cougars.
It's cougars.
Yeah, it's basically a pigment change, man. It's just like in the hair.
What about is the Earth flat?
No, definitely not. Yeah.
No,
I don't believe that one. Loch Ness monster. I don't think
that's probably just like a giant eel or something.
Some crazy shit.
Have you ever seen that movie back in the day where the kid finds the Loch Ness monster and it's like his buddy?
No,
it's a pretty good movie.
What's it
Friends
called?
with
I can't remember. I think
Friends
Locke
with Nessie.
or something, or Ness or something.
Friends with Nessie.
Is that where the giraffe eats the alligator eats the giraffe and then becomes like the Loch Ness monster because the giraffe's
that's
neck?
a trippy
You see
one.
what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, no.
But that's crazy.
That is crazy.
What the fuck?
Bernard said we should have had him on the podcast. Conspiracy theories and aliens is his shit. We'll get you on. We'll do another one. you can never have enough time
You
talking
can
about
never
aliens
have
and
enough
shit.
time.
People spend their whole lives committed to this shit.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's kind of the way I feel like I'm getting sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
you spend a lot of time, you know, online looking at the different videos and things like this, and listening to all these documentaries and stuff. The amazing thing too is that there's so much of it. You know, you go on to Netflix, you know, go on to Amazon Prime, go on to any of those, you know, kind of cable or subscription, right? You know, things,
Yeah.
and look, just do a count, man. It's crazy. It's really entertaining, though, I have to say.
Yeah, I like entertaining all the different conspiracies.
Brittany
and
said
fucking things.
she's convinced she's seen a UFO. Have y'all seen the Marfa lights? I've
What's
seen
the
them.
Marfa?
It's in Marfa, Texas, like by Terlingua.
Yeah, so it's about 7 hours from here.
It's pretty
Yeah.
cool, actually. It's like if you ever get a chance just to go there, like not to see the lights, but just to go like that area. It's a cool thing. There's like Big Bend National Park there. And
Right, it's not far from Big Bend. It's real flat. There are some mountains and
I want to
stuff.
say there's a Prada store, like right in the middle of
Yeah,
fucking nowhere.
there is,
It's like
yeah.
it's like an art piece kind of thing, but it's a Prada store in the middle of fucking nowhere, nothing else.
Actually,
That's it.
the guy I work for, he and his girlfriend went out there, and they did see some sort of lights. They don't.
I saw the lights.
What are
It's
they?
weird. I think it's like a reflection of something. Because if you like,
It's like the Northern Lights or whatever.
I don't know.
No, it's more like
it's
yeah,
weird. They
they'd say it's-
move.
yeah,
like-
they move around.
Yeah,
and
they
stuff
move
like
around
that.
and stuff. It's weird. Like, but like
It's
I
like
went
a
and saw it.
glowing
So
orb, you
when-
know, kind of thing.
whenever I was a
you
kid,
know.
me and my buddy Clayton, you know, I think we were probably like 14 or something. His dad took us there, and we recorded a video because he was all into like filmography back in the day, where like, you know, simple stop and click stuff. You know what I mean? So like, we had his dad like go out there, and we'd made a little video like, oh, here we're looking for the Marfa lights, you know. And then like we saw his dad had like put his sweater on or something, and then it was over his head. He was like, woo, woo, woo. But it's kind of like far off, and then he goes, woo, and then like he stopped the camera, and then like his dad ran off, and they started it, and then we were like, where'd it go? Like, did y'all see that? You know what I mean? We were like doing stuff like that, but it was like that's when we went to Marfa, and then we took a canoe down the middle of Big Bend.
Sean's always
sounds
been
like
a
actually
vlogger.
a lot of fun.
It's neat.
Actually.
Sean's been vlogging since vlogging was
Shit, I didn't even
invented.
know I was vlogging.
There's this road down in southeast Texas near where I grew up, and it's out near this basically old
Trying to
trade
get me started
town.
on
And
that.
they call it the Bragg Road, and they have these ghost lights they talk about, and these lights would basically could see them in the distance on the road. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah, they've kind of proven that it's more or less could be highway lights, you know, from a road that comes way down there than where people turn, you know, and stuff.
Yeah.
But these guys from Houston came down and took these really convincing pictures of these orbs that were just like floating down the middle of a dirt road, basically. It's really, really trippy looking.
You think Stephen Wonder's really blind?
I don't. 100% he's not.
Sean's
It's a big.
I
fake.
used to think the same thing about, you know, who is that? Ray Charles?
Ray Charles,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're not really blind, bro.
Nah, really blind.
I mean, I don't know about Ray Charles.
Maybe they're
I haven't-
alien.
I haven't looked into that one enough,
Okay.
but Stevie Wonder 100% can see us all.
That'd be
It's a big
fucked.
scam.
Be fucked, dude.
It's a big scam.
Just sitting
bro.
in his mansion, like,
Yeah,
man.
bro. He's got.
I wish I
like,
could tell people I could see.
Right.
My mom
Yeah.
says he is. My mom says Stevie Wonder's really blind.
He's not blind.
Prove it.
Oh yeah,
Mom.
mom. How do you
Nah,
know?
he's not
Prove
blind
it.
at all.
He could be.
He isn't blind.
I don't know, man.
What about like ghosts and stuff?
Wow, ghosts. Woo-wee, woo. Yeah,
You ever seen the ghost?
I think I saw something one time that was pretty scary. I don't know if it was actually qualifying as a ghost. You know, it's kind of like a shadow thing. You know, I mean, but I was pretty convinced it was.
Yeah, I've seen some figures in the night.
Yeah.
But also, like, stayed up a long time, and I probably needed to go to sleep at
Yeah,
that point. I
right,
was just like, oh.
Stupid.
Yeah.
I think I'm seeing shit. Like,
It's
bro, you
3 in the
should just
morning.
go fucking sleep, bro. You didn't sleep last night very good, or tonight, or last night. Like,
Goddamn.
what about, is Tupac dead?
Nah, for sure. He's hidden somewhere, ducked off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
No, honestly, I think he's dead. But
I
that's
I think
the theory.
he's alive.
You think he's
100%
alive?
I do. I think he's just chilling somewhere.
Nah,
Hey
'cause-
Tony, we turn the AC down.
So
I
I
used to say the same thing about Elvis too. You know,
That's what she just asked about. That is Elvis alive too? That was the other one.
yeah.
I really
But
do think.
look, Spy said Tupac's alive.
Hell yeah.
So I've seen like on several different like occasions like where like they just think that people have like
Hey, will you turn the
just
air down just a
moved
little
out of the
bit?
country and moved on.
Yeah. Kind of. They pulled the Hitler, you know, went to Argentina or something. You know, I mean, that was the theory on Hitler too.
Yeah.
And they actually went down to Argentina and found where a bunch of people had come from Nazi Germany right after the end of World War II and had a little village, you know, going down there. If you still go down there, it's still there today.
That's crazy.
Which is really crazy if you think about it, you know, because kind of like, you know, where people run over to a country that doesn't have an extradition treaty or something like that, you know.
Bernard said
Same
about
theory.
the railroad crossing in San Antonio that ghost
The
puts your cars
ghost.
over the tracks.
Oh, man, that's kind of freaky.
Have you done it?
Yeah, no. I had some friends go down there and do it. They put baby powder on the trunk and basically put the car in neutral, and it moved, and it crossed the tracks, you know. They didn't see any marks in the baby powder or anything, right?
Weird.
But it definitely worked. They kind of thought at one point that it had shown that for some weird reason there was like a weird angle
Magnetic
there, you
pull or
know.
something?
No, like
angle.
actually gravity was, you know, pulling
Just
these
slightly
cars.
going down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just slightly,
chupacabra.
but you couldn't really tell. I don't know.
I've seen like chupacabra, like they got all types of fucking crazy hairless dogs that are like
Yeah.
wild.
They're mange
It's
coyotes.
just a mange covered
Yeah, it's a
coyote or
mange
chihuahua
coyote.
that's been gone forever. You know what I mean?
That shit's crazy though because they really do like find fucking hairless dogs that have like crazy ass teeth. And
Yeah, there was a
stuff.
lady
Oh,
out
yeah.
in West Texas that was missing chickens and all that, you know, and found the chickens with no blood in them, and they supposedly ran over one. Ooh, I like that. That was cool.
That was neat.
That was kind of cool. And then they supposedly have, you know, photographs of it. But yeah, exactly. It looks like a mangy dog. You know, it looks like a starving dog that has no
Yeah.
hair on it, you know, or something.
What about the Driscoll Hotel? Is it haunted or bullshit?
I don't
Okay,
know.
so
Oh,
this
I
is one of
definitely
my.
think that could be haunted, man.
Yeah, definitely. Because I've read a lot about that, and there's too
What y'all
many
got over
fucking
there?
scenarios
Yeah.
for it to be coincidental.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was too many people, you know, who'd seen things or heard things, and you know, I don't know about the whole picture. There's a picture on the second or third floor that, you know, you can look at, and if it changes, but I don't buy that, you know. Other sort of, you know, activity,
Thanks.
you know, that's
Let me get
possible.
some goldfish too. Let me see. I don't know if I want that. I'll wait till
Yeah,
it's
Juan says he sees this shit at his house on the east side.
Hey, man,
Bro,
it's not limited to, you know, the west side, that's for sure.
Will you uncosmic my brownie?
Dude,
Cosmic brownies.
let's tell Sean about that shit. So Thomas pretty much convinced his girlfriend that he didn't like the cosmic part of the cosmic brownie, and for like their whole entire relationship, she would take him off for him. And one day I was over at his house, and he just straight up goes, "Hey, you don't have to do that."
You want a snack?
Ooh, fucking goldfish, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, and get some goldfish action. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to anybody who might be watching from Happy Clouds. You guys get back to work.
I've seen a couple people commenting.
Yeah, I have a great crew. Like them all.
Need Capricin?
I'll take one.
They do a pretty good job.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, you know, I got really lucky, I feel like. You know, we got some real personalities. We all have our little quirks and things like that. Eric was supposed to be here with me tonight, but he wasn't feeling well, so he couldn't make it. So here I be. You know,
Thomas kisses his
Just to
pants every day
clarify,
for
just to
good luck.
motherfucking clarify, Mr. Spicy, I have a guinea pig.
It is.
Ain't no hamster.
It's a guinea
You
pig.
kiss it every
That
day for
loud.
good luck.
No, I don't. I try not to touch it. He's kind of old.
The dog at the house is a sausage too. He's fucking fat as
Yeah,
fuck.
I got this fucking massive,
He's-
like 115-pound pit bull.
He's fat. He's so fat.
Such a lazy.
Dude, one of my
fucker.
chameleons died.
Oh
No
yeah.
way.
It's so
the
sad.
female died.
No.
Kind of fucked me up. just because I've kind of been going through it with some
Hey,
shit.
everyone give a shout out to Zach for his girlfriend's kids, Capri Suns.
What?
Did it die?
Yeah, bro.
Or was it killed?
It wasn't killed. Well, I mean,
Shut-
not intentionally, but
chameleon murder.
Let's spark this conspiracy up. What the
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
happened to Miss
essentially.
Lizard?
Aliens.
It was just
her name was Rainbow.
Aliens. They came
I don't
down,
think she
took
was
the
killed.
chameleon, did a
I think she just
procedure on
died
it.
because she was depressed.
Feels.
Oh no.
Feels.
Depression was a
PTSD.
motherfucker.
It was PTSD from the alien, man.
I don't know. It was just dead.
Oh,
The other ones are still doing good.
One time, my
Tommy Chong
girlfriend.
and Cheech.
Hell yeah. One time, my girl brought a hamster home, and he was chill for like a couple weeks. And I gave him like
Oh yeah.
a little slice of an orange, bro. And this was a little hamster, man. He ate that whole slice of fucking orange. He looked like a fucking marshmallow. And the next fucking morning, that dude was dead. My girl was like, "What happened to Turbo?" Yeah, I named him Turbo.
Can you not feed them oranges?
I don't know, dude, but this orange was the size of him, and he ate that whole motherfucker. I buried him in an iPhone box.
Thomas killed it. Killed his fucking hamster.
he killed a hamster with an orange.
Yeah, for sure.
That's shameful, Thomas.
Brittany's all talking about all these shows from fucking.
I didn't know she was such a
Netflix.
conspiracy
The Curse of Oak
theorist.
Island.
The Curse
I've
of
watched
Oak
that.
Island.
I've watched that. I think it's total bullshit. I watched 2 whole seasons of that show for them to find absolutely no proof, no clue, no nothing.
Didn't they finally find something? I mean, didn't they?
No.
No, they
because I
never
watched
found
the whole
nothing.
show twice. Never found nothing.
See, that's why I like the treasure
Rip off.
hunting ones. It's like at least the treasure hunting people always find something eventually, like a little piece of a pot or like a gold coin or some shit.
Shout out Zach's girlfriend's kids for the Capri Suns on the episode.
I made that joke already.
I used to like the Expedition Unknown series, you know,
Your mom's
Josh
mad at
Gates and all of that. But, now there's 15 Expedition whatever. It's always like Expedition Yeti, Expedition Unknown, X.
Monster
It's just
Quest.
All sorts of stuff, Like I said, if you just go online, there's stuff everywhere. Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Cue Joe's Google searches. Just kidding.
Yeah, right.
One more person has to die before the treasure can be found.
We had some real conspiracy theorists on here. Bernard said they found old nails, pins, and like small stuff, but never gold on Oak Island yet.
Yeah. Like I said, they did okay, I'm not going to take anything away, but those mother cluckers spent millions and millions of dollars to find
They found hidden compartments,
some
but they're empty.
Yeah, they found little caves and cavities in the
Where's
ground.
this place?
I don't know, off the shore of some
Do you think
fucking...
people see stuff like that and then go
I
hide
want to
stuff
say it's
later?
off the coast of Virginia or something.
Because that's
like
something
that,
I'd do.
Yeah.
I'd go spend $1,000 to hide little pieces of gold everywhere.
See, funny.
Like fool's gold? Whatever
Just to
that...
fuck with people.
Yeah.
They found it. They used to do gold different
Find
back in the day,
Sean's
though.
treasure.
That's what's crazy about it.
Spice Girls, I wonder who the first crackhead was. The first ever crackhead.
That is fucked up, but
They're like, yeah, that's the village crackhead.
That's funny. I wonder who the first crackhead was, bro.
Right?
well,
You're the very
back
first
in the
crackhead.
early 80s, it was called freebasing. Okay, so it
Who's
wasn't
the
really called.
first free-
I do not freebase cocaine.
That's exactly right.
That fucking meme thing was funny.
Y'all want to do a giveaway?
So funny.
Let's give something away.
Hell yeah. How are we
Call
gonna...
in?
Yes, thank
Call-ins are
you.
the best
Call
ones.
in.
Call
in.
Very easy.
I think we should
Let's
show
not
some of
pick-
this stuff off that Joe brought.
Yeah. Let's show off the pack.
There's value in that there.
What
stuff.
the heck? Lunchables.
Lunchables.
That's right. You need a Lunchable in your life.
Lunchables.
Why don't you explain that?
Well, its net weight is 4 ounces and 20.
It's got everything you need to
It's got everything.
smoke.
Look, it's got a
without the
grinder.
smoke.
It's got it's a bubbler actually, clear eyes, a lighter, and some piece of candy that is unidentified. Oh, is it gum?
Beware the
It's
candy.
Orbit. It's Orbit gum.
Hell yeah. It's the whole pack, bro.
But It's
That's some
got
good
stoner
shit.
goodies, and it looks like a Lunchable.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what kind of they were.
This
going
one's
for.
different though, because it's got different stuff in it. Different grinder, same pipe. Oh, are they the same? Or yeah, they're the same.
Yeah, they're the
Different
same.
candy. This one's got 2 Starbursts in it.
2 Starbursts.
I want to know about this though.
Now that is a special little thing. That is like a kind of a container for you to carry around with you. It actually has a lock. It has a Velcro opening. There's a little compartment inside. It's smell proof. It has charcoal in it that you activate and get it to. Then you can make your own little lock combo. Everything.
Charcoal.
Yeah, charcoal makes it smell proof. Yeah,
That's pretty fucking sick.
kind of sick.
Super, super cool. And these Lunchables you can go get at Happy Clouds, right?
That's correct. You can hit it at any Happy Clouds location.
These are badass.
They are.
Stoner wish list.
You watch them X-Files?
You know, I did when they were out. It was just, that's more fiction, based.
Yeah.
Where I'm more like the documentary stuff. No, the reality shows and all that are cool. They're very entertaining. It's kind of like the Finding Bigfoot. You see the people out and they're, oh, did you hear that? Did you see that? And the lady goes, no, that's not a Bigfoot, it's a coyote. And then they're like, oh no, that was a Bigfoot. I'm Sasquatching, man. I'm squatching out here.
I'm squatching.
Yeah, we're gonna get us a squatch.
Where's that snack bag? Is there anything else in there?
Oh my
Not
gosh.
sure.
Here, snack boy.
Yeah.
What's this?
They're nummy knacks.
Nummy neck.
So no, I'm more like watch the documentaries. Monster Quest and stuff like that. It's kind of cool because they actually spend a little money.
Yeah, for sure.
And they get real scientists.
It's just goofy.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
a
like
little goofy,
it was
too.
the original one. So
Did you see the one where they were up in Canada at the fishing camp? Where you have to fly in with an airplane, and these something was out there in the woods throwing rocks at their cabin.
That's
in the middle.
hilarious.
Yeah, that's really kind of freaky.
and then was that the one where they had like the nail board that he stepped
Yes,
on or
exactly,
whatever?
yeah.
Bigfoot
Yeah.
stepped on this nail board and there was hair on it or
Yeah.
whatever.
Who's Booty Meat Sweat? They said keeping Austin cloudy.
Oh, Booty Meat Sweat. That's my boy from New Jersey. He moved down here. It's like he's a good guy. That was the guy who was actually going to hang out with me this evening, but he got tied up.
Is that Drew?
Yep, that's true.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about the heart of the ocean? Like Moana?
Moana.
Snack on them watermelon spice god candies. Those things smack.
Watermelon, that's mango.
I liked the Skittles actually. I think they were bad.
Skittles
What
smack.
about Giorgio A. Succo?
Now you're just
How do you
looking
say
shit
that?
up, Brittany.
Yeah, Brittany.
Now you're just looking stuff up. I know you don't watch all this stuff. I never heard you
Kennedy
talk about.
might though.
No, she's
If she's with Kennedy, they might be giving her some stuff. Oh, let's do this giveaway. So,
Which
let's
one you
do
wanna do?
caller number 7.
What is it for?
What do you want to give
What do you want to give away, man? Let's give away a lunch bowl,
We
man.
can do-
Let's do it straight up, man.
Lunch
boom,
bowl.
boom. Yeah, baby. Number 1.
Caller number 5.
Caller number.
Caller number 4 to 20. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
Yeah, 4
Caller number.
What does 420 add up to?
Caller
420?
number
No.
7. We always
Number
do
7.
7.
That's a good number, bro.
Boy.
That's
It's a
what
good
they,
number.
they keep going with in Vegas, man.
3.
7.
No,
You
you
gotta-
too quick. You gotta get some calls in.
Let's do call number 99 then.
I got
Yeah.
an idea. We'll just let Zach decide. Does he ever get to decide which caller it is?
What caller?
Which caller is that?
Personally, my favorite number is number 11.
11.
Caller number 11.
Caller number 11.
Let's go with number 11.
Call in now. Get your Lunchables free. All
Someone
you got to
calling?
do is come by
Someone
and
already
pick it
started
up.
calling. I know caller.
Call now.
else you got
Oh, I
over
love
there?
that number.
What the
512-598-1641. Call now.
I need more candy, Spice God. I need some
Hello.
of those.
Unknown caller.
Unknown caller.
Unknown caller.
I hate that sound.
Press 1 to start the call or 2 to decline. Press 1. The call will start at the beep.
Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Caller
That's
number
Spice-
one.
is that-
This Spice God, huh?
Am I 11?
is
No,
that-
number one. All right.
Number one.
It's Spice God.
Press 1 to start the call or 2 to... The call will start at the beep.
Second
Hello?
in line. Second in line.
Hello.
Oh.
Caller number two.
Dude, I was trying to order a pizza.
Press 1 to start the call or 2. The call will start at the beep.
Hello.
Jeter me.
What call am I?
Number three. Call again.
Damn.
I love that.
Damn.
Damn.
What happened to her?
Come on, man. Somebody, hey, Booty Meat Sweat, give us a call, man.
Charlie, we need some
512-598-1641.
You got to be
My
caller
God,
number
dude,
11.
As anybody
Caller
who
two to
knows
decline.
me out there,
The call will start at the beep.
Hello. Well, be caller number four.
Numero cuatro.
Press 1 to
You
start
gotta
the
be
call
so
or 2
aggressive,
to...
Sean.
The call
My
will
bad.
start at the
Chill
beep.
out a little bit.
Hello. Hey.
Yeah.
You caller number five.
Caller number 5.
Tough guy.
It's Spice God.
That was.
Press 1 to start
He
the call
tried to talk
or 2
shit.
to...
We cut you off, bro. We know better than that. Hello. What up?
What up?
Caller number 6. Call back.
Yeah, Zach running through him now.
Press 1
Zach
to
got on
start
his
the call or
groove.
2. The call will start at the beep.
Hello.
Hello.
You're caller number 7. Call back.
All right.
Thank you.
Press
Call
1 to
again.
start the call.
Thank
The
you,
call
call
will
again.
start at the
You gotta be
beep.
caller number 11. Hello.
Thank you. Call again.
Old man Joe got a Richard Simmons haircut.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You call number 8. You fucking asshole. He got one in one end. This motherfucker. He's like, I'm gonna pick up the phone, just roast him right off the bat.
There you go.
Fucking Spice God.
Somebody's got to do it.
We gotta love having Spice God.
Yeah, he likes to roast people.
Beep.
Hello.
I had.
Hey, what
Call-
color number?
You're caller number 9. Call back. All right,
Press
2
1
more.
to
I
start the
had
call or
sauce from
2
the
to...
elote
The call
on
will
my
start
fucking
at the
tray
beep.
when I got in this.
Hello.
Did I win?
You're caller number 10.
Oh,
One off.
here we go.
Did I
All right.
win?
Press 1 to start the call or...
Next
The call
caller
will
win.
start at the beep.
Wait. Hello.
What? Ah,
You won.
my number 11.
You're number 11. Who is this?
All right. This is Leroy.
Leroy.
Leroy Jenkins?
Leroy won a Lunchable.
Lunch a bowl.
We probably got another
Cool,
giveaway
man.
we can do. Let's just hit us up and we'll get it for you. So let's do another one.
We're gonna put your name.
We could probably
on
do
that.
another giveaway of something. We could throw something in.
We got another lunch a bowl.
Unknown caller.
Let's do number 17.
Solid number.
Shut up. Hello.
I like it.
69, man.
Hello.
They hung up.
Oh, okay. We're still on caller number 11. We're gonna do number 17 too. So y'all keep calling.
Okay,
Number
Booty Meat
17.
Sweat, call in, man. You
Put
try
the
to hit
put the call
17,
now on.
man.
For
Just
what?
saying.
Whatever we got, we'll find something when they
We
come
have-
and get it.
We got another lunch
Unknown
bowl.
caller.
Another Lunchable. If Joe's giving them both away, you give them both Lunchables away.
Yeah.
All right. Hello.
Or 2 to decline. Press the call will start at the beep.
Hello.
Hello?
You're caller number 12. Keep calling.
It took forever to get number 12.
I know. Y'all keep going. We're gonna do number 17 too.
Number 17.
17.
Giveaway, giveaway, giveaway.
Giveaway, giveaway, giveaway. Free stuff. Keep calling. Call now, 512-598-1641.
Y'all heard them.
We
man.
need a jingle.
All right. We could probably get one made.
Unknown caller.
One Mr. Gaddy's.
Hello.
You gotta let me accept it.
Oh, my bad.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'd like to order a pizza.
Dude, I was just about to say that to you.
Car number 13. Car number 13. Four
That
more.
was a
How did
great
he
one.
fucking know? I was literally about to order
Unknown
a large
caller.
pepperoni.
Hello. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Caller number 14.
Ooh, we're getting close.
Press 1 to start the call or 2 to
Zach's
decline.
going through it
The
over
call
there.
will start at the beep.
Watch. Zach trying to
Hello.
answer this phone's funny.
Did I win?
No, you're number 15. Two more.
Two more.
Did I
Press
win?
1 to start the call. The call will start at the beep.
Can I get a W?
Hello.
Hello.
You're caller number 16.
Almost.
Next one.
Press 1 to
Alright,
start
next
the
one's
call
the
or
winner.
2 to decline. Press
Should
1
we
to
act like
start
they
the call
lose?
or 2 to the
No,
call will
Zach's
start
already
at the
ready
beep.
on the button.
Hello.
Yeah, buddy.
What up, buddy? You won.
You won, doggy.
Who is this?
This is Bernard.
Oh, what up,
What
Bernard?
up, Bernard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
Bernard.
up, fellas?
All right.
You won you a little
Yeah, you
stoner
won- you
pack.
won-
Hey, I must have been the only one calling, dude.
Nah, there's a lot of people calling. Why do we answer the phone a lot of time when
I
you're
got,
calling?
I got the last, 3 calls.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, you got to stay in to win it.
You won.
So
You're a winner today.
grab it next time you're at the shop. We got it for you.
Persistent. All right, appreciate it.
Yep, we'll see you later. All right. No more call, motherfuckers. Just kidding.
Damn,
No more
dog, chill
calls,
out, man.
Yeah, y'all actually just ran out all of our
We made-
minutes on this
No, I got all
phone.
the
So
minutes.
Remember when that happened?
We might do one more at the end of the show. We'll see.
Oh, okay, Sean.
We may have something else because we got to do a collab. We got to throw something out there too.
We still have a couple other things too, I think.
Do we?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, he does got more things. Oh yeah, we're doing another giveaway here in a bit. We
End of the podcast, a big one?
awesome carbon fiber bag,
And then a custom
Carbon
glass
fiber.
piece.
and then a custom glass piece. So we'll do. Y'all stay tuned till the end.
What's up, Sarah?
Sarah,
What up, Casey?
Say rar.
Say rar. Diana was trying to get through. It's okay, Diana.
next time you win. I promise.
Next time.
I rig it for you.
Zach kept sending you the voicemail. I get it. Oh boy, Zach's over there trying to roll a blunt.
You're talking to the man that split a backwood.
Bruh, you trying to
Bruh.
just call me out on the motherfucking
Get him,
podcast?
Zach. Tell him.
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, dude.
Come on,
Are
dude.
you challenging me?
Nah, man. Don't come
What?
at.
It's
You're coming at
Shaggy.
my man all
Scrappy
wrong
dude.
over here.
Yeah, it's not Scrappy.
I mean, it's Scrappy and Scooby Doo.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Brandon showed
He
it
showed
to
it
me
to me last
earlier.
night.
Yeah, he showed it to me today, bro. And I didn't realize. I didn't think it was a Scooby Doo reference, but it freaking was.
It is. It's funny.
Would you
Yeah,
like
you
one?
need to put some on in it.
Some of that in it?
Oh yeah.
What's that?
Ooh, Tropia.
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 I got
was
some
just thinking
Tropia
we haven't-
jam.
We did. That shit is good. That was the Mighty Melt stuff that one time.
Yeah.
Mighty Melts.
It was good. It was different.
Dude, it looks good.
This is that electric unicorn or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
They put a
Electric
turf pearl in
unicorn.
there?
Yeah, it's a little pearly whirly.
Yeah, they come with a pearl. That's really weird, but they do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Such a fun
They're
one.
Makes
actually
that company stand
came out
out,
with
yeah.
new ones that are going to have other sort of what would you call pearls, but different stuff like cherries and stuff like this little fruit and things like that.
They also used to make those candles and stuff that would have the glass piece in it. Once you like.
Yeah, once you melted it down,
Yeah,
it had a
once you-
surprise gift in it.
A
Yeah,
carved
that was
cap
always
or
really
something.
cool. Yeah, we have the surprise gift candle. Only $47.
Only $47.
With a 1 in 500 chance to win this diamond.
Yeah. We put a diamond in one out of 10,000.
Dabs.
They said
dabs,
JP
dabs,
still
dabs.
doesn't got his voice from that UT game.
It'll vibrate and turn green.
Are you do you like the electronic dabbing devices?
Yeah, there's a whole variety of them. It was amazing to see them all. You know, when we went out to the trade show and stuff like that. And then the ones that everybody uses. There's everything from the Dr. Dabber. These are really actually they're real good. I haven't seen the top like this on that one.
I like
That's kind
it.
of cool.
It hits.
Yeah.
The
Be careful with that
Puffcos
thing.
were good.
For sure.
It's ready by now.
There it went.
Dabs,
That thing
dabs,
rips,
dabs,
old man
dabs,
Joe.
Dabs, 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 dabs.
Yep.
She likes the seahorse. Is what say rar.
Oh shit.
I like the seahorse.
The seahorse is okay. I don't have anything bad to say about it.
This one.
You got to keep them clean.
This one is by far one of my favorites for sure.
The Dr. Dabber. I literally. It's a great design.
I died.
I'm a fan of
whenever I
part
saw
of the.
Yeah. I turned red like a tomato.
I'm a fan of Carta. Carta's good.
Carta's not bad, yeah.
Maybe Adam.
Although I know somebody who paid a lot of money for a Carta and broke it like the day after.
Gotcha.
Who? It was
You.
like a week later.
A week,
Oh,
whatever.
It lasted a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, not good.
I saw you. I was wondering where those candies went. They're in your lap. And they're gone.
Bro, I didn't think I liked these until I started eating them.
They're really good, but once you stop eating them, you realize what the double dipness, like, your tongue's raw.
Booty meat sweat.
Right.
Those are the double dipped ones.
Yeah, those ones are spicy.
They're super spicy.
Booty meat sweat says bear quartz for the win.
Bear cords for the win.
Bro, I didn't like the bear quartz.
You didn't like
No, like I bought one and then I've been using it at the house and it cools off too fast.
I think the one that you got is definitely like, okay, it's like the textured banger. It's not like a regular banger.
Yeah, I know. I sold it to him, so it was like, here, try this and see how it works.
No, I bet it just cools off so fucking fast.
Yeah.
Like I'll like torch the shit out of it.
Well, temperature regulation's really hard. You got the best tool for that right
That's what I
there,
use, that's
the
why.
dab right.
For sure.
I haven't seen anything that works better. Well, there's another one, the Turpometer.
No, bro, I'm good.
They have a new one
Normal
that's
dab.
infrared, and it's miniature. That one's supposed to be really, really good.
A buddy of mine, well, you know him, Ryan, our extract, he put me on to something the other day. We were talking. He called the Dab Sous Vide. So it's.
Ooh, options.
Zach, what? The
Banana.
Dab Sous Vide is. Let me pull it up on Instagram. It's crazy. It's
Let's
like
see
a
it.
device. It's got like a little pedestal, and it's not fire. It like heats up your banger to the perfect temperature, but it's a whole setup.
Are you talking about the one that uses the hot air?
I think so.
Yeah, I've actually smoked off one of those before. They're pretty cool. I mean, it doesn't use like a conductive coil basically to heat your stuff up. It takes a little bit longer for it actually to come to temperature.
Smells like liquid.
But they're really they're pricey.
For sure.
But they're nice in the essence that you're not using any butane or anything like that.
Can you grab that for Sean, please?
Oh, yeah.
The thing I don't like about the sipper is it has that metal taste.
Metal
Like
taste.
from like the
Titanium.
coil, the titanium.
Yeah.
I'd rather quartz.
Did it work better with the? I saw that y'all put a card in it.
Yeah.
Did that work good?
Yeah, it's real light. It's not a heavy hit. It's
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
light hit.
It's a sip.
Yeah,
It's just a sip though. It's just like a not.
It's like
not a
yeah,
heavy
kind of
hitter.
like the name sipper.
It's a sip.
This is
It's
what?
a sip.
It's not a
This is
full
the
hit. It's a
setup that
sip.
I
Yeah,
got.
exactly.
Except for he got the gold pedestal or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, these things basically. We used to use a version of this on jobs, man, to peel paint off of things. They just basically blast hot air across it. But yeah, this is the newest thing.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited to hear what he has to say about it.
Yeah, whenever I first started dabbing, I was
They're
thinking
good.
Titanium swing arms.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
Titanium swing arm.
Yep,
Joe?
do actually.
The good old mothership bucket.
Yeah. Golly, man, watching so many people break rigs when they wouldn't use a down
They hit it wrong or
drop,
get stuck or something.
or a drop down on it.
They used to have the one with the little hot rock in it. Or whatever.
Are you talking about like the inserts?
Yeah, the insert.
Yeah. What? I don't need to put my dab in a cup, and then throw it in there. I mean, it's like, what the hell's this? And
Dabbing
it's just-
used to be crazy.
Well,
come a
when
long way.
I first
hit
got
these
into
two
it,
knives together.
everybody had titanium e-nails,
Yeah.
and everybody was setting up these e-nails. And if you
Not a big
didn't-
fan of an e-nail either.
Well, if you didn't use a drop down on them, they would actually break your pipes, because this metal expands, So people would stick it in the neck of the pipe, and then they'd hook the e-nail to it, and
good to know.
Oh no!
So a crazy thing too about wax is like you see the value and like how wax is like so rosin and stuff, like it's really actually appreciated. Because, like, you don't see people doing the big old slabbed out shatter dabs with rosin. Like, that was just, like, the big thing. So, shatter was just, like, it's such a cheap wax that, like, people will just take, like, huge slab dabs of it. And
yeah, you used to see it all over YouTube, too.
For sure.
People would have, like, these huge sheets of, shatter, and they're just melting. And we would always just go, oh, my God, they're wasting so much wax. It's just stuff.
But you don't see people do that with these rosins and stuff like that.
No. What's interesting is that, is looking back at it now, it's like it's kind of evolved, you might say. When I first got into it, which was probably only about 7 years ago, it was mostly shatter. That's pretty much what you got. That's was shatter. And then the resins and the rosins and started stuff coming out. As more and more states became legal, they learned more about it and how to process it. And then crumble and then things like that, You still got a lot of resins and stuff like that are being produced out there.
Definitely, for sure.
They use anywhere from, butane to even, God help us, propane, and stuff like that on the low end scale. And then, you move up and you use carbon dioxide, actually, is a good one because it's kind of organic, for an extraction tool. But then there's heat. A lot of people are using the heat and stuff now. So that's where the rosins and stuff come from,
Yeah, for sure.
And which is so cool about
rosin. What up, Brandon Mitchell?
Oh, what up, Brandon?
What up, Brandon?
The rosins and stuff, it's just really cool just because they're washing it with the ice and the water. And
right, yeah, it's the natural kind of, thing about it. Yeah.
It makes you feel
trying to get away from that chemical, stuff, that, as much as you can. I don't know, the thing got about me, is like heat, cannabis and water. That's basically what's in it, and that's about as pure as you're going to get.
And for me, like, I've heard, like, and experienced just, like, living soil is, like, you get so much, like, more terps out of your plants when you do that. And a lot of, like, the people that are doing pressing and stuff are using a lot of plants that were in living soil at one point. So they're getting all the good terps and all that. And then when Sean went and toured a facility, they said that you have to grow buds that are going to be smushed for rosin, like longer than regular buds.
I guess that would be so you can get more trichromes and stuff off of it. Maybe more mature.
Do you have to? You wouldn't dry it out like you would normally.
No, you cut it and straight into a freezer.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, you cut it and straight into a freezer.
We'll go do a tour when we all go to Colorado one time. Is that where Champs is coming up?
Yeah, the 27th and the 28th, I believe.
October, right?
No, September.
September, damn.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun though. If you go to Champs, you'll have a blast. You'll meet a bunch of different industry types.
Yeah.
You'll see also a lot of artists and stuff like that that'll be up there selling their wares. It was one of the first trade shows I ever went to. I enjoyed myself immensely, actually.
Champs, Colorado will be cool too because Matisse now lives in Colorado.
For sure.
So there's gonna be a lot of like people from just like Instagram and things like that there.
Oh, it's huge, man. I mean, the Champs trade shows are really some of the biggest things that in the country. The one in Vegas that we attended was about a half a mile deep. I'm talking about like full of booths. Just full of booths. Every major producer was there. So and then maybe I don't know, football field wide. Maybe two.
That's so crazy.
It was crazy. Mike Tyson was there.
For the Tyson roller?
Yeah, for the Tyson wraps and stuff, yeah.
That's so cool.
He made an appearance, and it was funny because then you have this, the minute that he got there, you know, when everybody started talking about him coming out, man, it just the ballooned, you know, and all. There's hundreds of people up there with their phones up, you know, taking pictures and stuff. Burner was there. They had the whole, they had the cookies bus in there.
That was
the whole fucking
for the
bus,
first time
okay?
they pulled the whole bus in.
Yeah, they pulled the bus in and literally made a booth on one side of the bus.
This bus is badass too. The inside, it's real cool. I've seen like videos from inside of it.
Know. You know,
I've seen videos from inside of it. It's just like real nice and put together. It's not like a regular tour bus.
You know, there's a difference also there. I went to another show. It's called Glass Vegas, and it was in Las Vegas, and it was mainly what you would say, you know, American artists.
That's
know?
where y'all like win.
Now that is some incredible stuff, man. Like just crazy art, crazy glass. Met some really, really super nice people. You know, shout out to Glass Vegas, man. Best time I had, you know, to be honest with you. Puffco had a booth there. They had a bar outside.
Y'all met Salt, really right? And like hung out with him.
Well, there was Salt. There was some people that there's a local artist named Jay Mass that I really, you know, he's a really nice guy. His name is literally Jay, you know, and he was there with a guy named Banjo, actually. And Banjo is one of the top glass guys in the country.
Yeah, that's the guy.
You know, his stuff makes, you know, 6-figure stuff. You know, basically crazy. Yeah. But he, you know, he is. What I found actually about these people is that it's a real family. Okay, they're all, you know, together. They're all about education, you know, and furthering the community. You know, that's what it's about. You know, spreading the art too.
For sure.
Banjo, his family has, you know, started some of his kids, you know, are starting to do glass and stuff like that, which I think is fucking cool as hell.
It's definitely like a way of just like living and stuff.
Different on the hardwire.
Yeah, definitely a shout out to Banjo up in Arkansas. And then there's a guy named Jay Karma. He's up in Asheville, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Actually.
Asheville, North Carolina.
There's a lot of blowers in North Carolina. That's
there
crazy.
are. Yeah, Asheville is like home to over 100 glass blowers. There are some of the biggest distribution points there also. So it's really one of those places you might want to visit sometime if you're into the glass thing.
It's crazy what they can do with glass nowadays.
Yeah, it is.
And even just like the function. Some of those big glass pieces that still have function to them is crazy.
It's unfortunate though with the way things are going currently. There's some glass guys that are going to have to drop out of the game. The reasons are mainly inflation and supply chain issues too.
Gotcha.
Glass manufacturers aren't making you know as much raw material, you know, these days.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of sad, but thank God for the younger generation, you know, that's able to kind of carry that, you know, torch and keep going, man. You know, so it'll be okay.
For sure.
Yeah. I don't think the art form is going anywhere, you know.
Really cool.
It's not going away, in other words. I just see it actually growing and growing,
For
you
sure,
know.
definitely.
The money to me is the one thing that kind of freaks me out. You know, it's like, you know, your average person, you know, is not going to be able to spend, you know, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 on a glass piece.
For sure.
So, you know, those kind of shops that have only that, well, that's really nice and all. It's kind of like the Rodeo Drive, you know, of glass, you might say.
Yeah, you got to put places like that at certain locations.
Yeah,
they're more like art galleries.
Yeah, it's more like an art gallery kind of setting.
For sure.
You know, the thing where, you know, for like I like to say, us normal folks, you know, is basically just have something that's affordable that still has some of those features, you know, or maybe even some aspects of that art, you know. Not a replica, you know, not something you ripped off, you know, or something like that, but just something that's affordable. That's kind of where we went with it.
It's crazy,
you know?
how nice cheap glass can look.
Well, what's really funny is the imports are like crazy. The China glass and stuff like that used to come was just horrible. You know, it was like it was like this plastic bottle.
For
you
sure.
know, well. What happened is that the China glass now is more like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
It's a higher. They stepped up their game, And what they did is they traded off a bunch of their machinery and stuff, and they sent it to India, actually.
Yeah.
And so out of India, a bunch of glass comes. And it's a lower quality, but, you know, yeah, there's a lot of it.
You see,
and also stuff that, even something like
is
this.
that a Chong piece or is that a?
They will say that this was American made. It probably wasn't.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, definitely not.
Definitely not.
But what happens is that they import glass from other countries, even Canada, man, and they'll take it over here and they'll brand it. Okay, so now it's their glass. You know, and it's American made because they put their branding on it, basically. Yeah, that's kind of one of those things. But I have to say, man, the China glass has gotten a lot better.
Yeah, something like that is like what like the Mothership brand was like.
Yeah, exactly.
They were like killing and making a killing off
Mothership still does, man. They make a killing.
I seen
Say Ross, so she has a Jerome Baker original bong that's 16 years old.
You know, there's a picture of me and Jerome Baker in Vegas, man.
Really?
I was standing next to his iconic bong, and it's about 6 or 8 feet tall. And I'm like, wow, that's a big one. And he's like, yeah. I didn't know who he was, you know. He's just some, you know, other guy with long hair, you know. I don't know, you know. And so I'm like, yeah, this is really cool, blah, blah, blah. And I said, hey, so what's your name? He goes, yeah, that's my glass, you know. I'm Jerome Baker. I'm like, oh, shit, man. Hey, how you doing? And, you know, I'm old man Joe. Oh, okay, cool. Where are you from? I'm from Austin. You know, we have a little couple of shops, you know, and that sort of thing. Really super nice guy. Nice. Been in the business for crazy long time, maybe like 40 years.
That's wild.
I mean, that's really wild. Yeah, there's a picture of me and him standing there. He had a nice sized booth there at the Champs Vegas show.
That's super cool.
Yeah, he's super cool. There's definitely challenges, though, I think, for the glass industry out there. You know, from my perspective, you know, as a you know, semi quasi, you know, business guy, you know, who kind of, you know, has some operations running around, you know, and I help supervise. I mean, that's basically all I do. You know, I you know, some people say you run, you know, this or you run that. I don't know, man. You know, it runs.
You're the janitor, right?
I'm basically.
You're just the janitor?
I kind of feel like, you know, I'm the guy who puts on whatever hat's necessary. Like tomorrow, I'll probably be doing some maintenance, you know. I mean, or I'm going to have to do some payroll, or I'm going to have to, you know, talk to someone, or I'll have to meet a salesperson, or talk to an employee at one of 4 places. You know, it gets a little crazy sometimes, but that's kind of what I signed on for. So it's not my first rodeo.
Mom, say
either.
good night, Thomas.
So, yeah.
Good night, Mom. I love you. Good night, Mom.
Good night,
Sweet
Mom.
dreams.
Night, Thomas.
Good night, Mom.
Yeah. My mom's cool.
Cool.
Old man Joe wears many hats.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, you get these calls at 4 a.m. or you get
Super Joe.
You know, yeah.
I remember
underpants.
I just love coming down to Montauk to meet the cops at 4 a.m. You know, that's a fun one, you know, because they're usually not there. And then the guy who tried to break your window is still there. You know, he's like, hey, man, what's up? Hey, oh, wow, man. Look, the window is broken.
What's going on here?
My God.
You gotta do like us,
Maybe
bro.
somebody should call the cops.
Board that shit up, bro.
Oh man, we have extensive security, man. So you know, it's literally. I sit in my car and look on my phone and pull back of the tape. You know, and no. You know.
How many years has the Montauk store been open?
Since 2015.
Yeah,
I believe it was March of 2015, maybe April. It was basically they acquired that shop, you know, and then they had to redo it because it was trashed out. You know, they had to rebuild it and everything from the inside. Yeah, that shop just celebrated its 7th anniversary.
That's
bad.
badass.
Were you there from the beginning?
No, actually, I wasn't. I didn't come along until about, I want to say it was October or November of 2015. And believe it or not, man, I was an AC serviceman, and I was out of work And I had gone over there to buy a pipe, and I bought a pipe from Zach, and he gave me a really good deal on it. And I told him, I said, hey, man, anytime you got a problem around here, maintenance, whatever it is, just give me a call, and I'll come fix it for you. So his air conditioner went out the very next day, and he called me, and I came and fixed it. And I didn't charge him a lot because it was in the neighborhood, and I was like, okay, these nice guys, da-da-da. So then about 2 or 3 days went by, and he called me again. He says, hey, man, you know anything about plumbing? And I'm like, yeah, I know a little bit about plumbing, what's wrong. And all it was just a supply line, that was jacked up. So I go over there and I fix that. And then I'm thinking, hey, you got a couple of jobs here and there. And I started looking around, and I ended up doing a bunch of maintenance and stuff around that building.
Yeah.
And it was really just by chance, man, that one day something had happened that distracted the clerk that was actually there, and he had to go over to the Lamar store. That was kind of an emergency situation, and literally they just he said, well, you know what to do, here you go. And I'm like, wow, yeah, I know what to do. It's not that it's not rocket science. We're gonna sell this stuff, right?
Yeah.
And so the one of the bosses actually came back that night. He was in Houston, and he drove back real quick because there's nobody at the store other than this guy Joe, the maintenance man, And he walks in. This is funny. He walks in. He goes, well, you can go home now. You can come back tomorrow, maybe. I got some more work for you. Da da da. I was like, oh, okay, cool. That's cool. I said, oh, yeah, by the way, what did you want me to do with all this money? And I had sold almost $1,000 worth of stuff in that afternoon. And I and Eric are the only two who really can sell like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And so he kind of laid this kind of stone in his lap, and he's just like, oh, my God, what the hell, Yeah, definitely come back tomorrow. And so when that basically started the ball rolling, they started working me behind the counter, and then I'm pretty good at selling stuff. I know what I'm talking about. The main trick to selling really is just being nice to people. To me, it's like treating them like you want to be treated. And being honest. If you don't know, man, you don't know. Maybe you should try to find out if you're going to be in this industry. Maybe find out something. Be one who would actually use this device
for sure
instead of just look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that kind of shines through. And when you're honest with people, and you give them a good deal, stuff, they appreciate it,
for sure.
And they'll keep coming back. And it's not all about necessary advertising and things like that, even though that does play its own role. It's really word of mouth. It's like, wow, where do we go to get a deal? And of course, it's not perfect. We're not perfect. We try really, 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 really hard, to please everybody. But sometimes you just can't. Some people don't want to be pleased.
Sure.
You get your, somebody who's just not all there. Something like that, or just doesn't want to be agreeable, man.
For sure. You got your angry customers.
Yeah, you get your angry customers, you get your dissatisfied customers, and the thing is if you look at it from a numbers perspective, it's a small percentage. The things that happen now that are different from, say, my generation, one back, is that a lot of people can go online now, and they can complain, and that might cost you some customers. The old rule used to be was that if you one unhappy customer would cost you at least 3, customers. Well, now it could be 10. Things like this.
They could crash your business if they want to cancel culture.
Right. Yeah.
Well, yeah. One bad Yelp review will ruin a small business real quick.
It could. That's it. Depends on how the business responds. It's like if you look on our stuff, you'll see that some 1 stars, right?
Yeah.
There was just the rudest person, whatever it was. I'm just paraphrasing here, of course, but how we respond to it, says volumes. It's like, hey, contact us,
Yeah.
let us know what's
Kill
going
them
on.
with kindness too.
Yeah, you gotta do that for sure. And
you know, over here we got them 5 stars all the way across.
Right. Yeah.
Over at Texas Smoke Connection, we're proud of that.
Well, and you should be, because people go out of their way, to write reviews and stuff like that. I've written some myself, and usually I've written bad ones, I've written good ones, So
I was looking at my Google because I'm a top tier Google reviewer.
Oh my god!
And I have my photos have been viewed like 600,000 times or something like that.
That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. Yeah, man. I'm not. I put as far as like what do I think about reviewing and all that stuff like sort of thing. It serves a purpose. I went on this you might say this big road trip, and it took about a month, man. And I went through 4 different states, and we went basically on a road trip, me and my wife, and we were just getting away from the first time we were able to ever. In our lives. And so I went to a lot of places. You know how I found out to go where to eat and stuff in these weird, little towns? Fucking Yelp, man.
Really?
Yelp helps.
You know what's crazy though is on Yelp, like you have to pay to like be on there, and like so like not every business is on Yelp.
Not everybody's
so
on there, and it's kind of like
you don't find those hole in the wall places sometimes using Yelp.
Well, that's true too. And some places, are legendary, so you can find those, or you can talk to people. I don't have any problem talking to people.
I don't either.
So it's like, hey man, where do I go get something to eat?
Where I get some weed at, man?
I went to Manitou Springs up in Colorado, and that's how I found the dispensary.
Do you have a problem finding weed places whenever you go in other states?
You mean states where it's so not readily available? Yes.
I'm pretty good at finding weed wherever I go.
I have had some issues in the past. I remember when Nevada was a felony for even the smallest amount, you would get a felony charge. I went out there, and I remember one cab driver said, I was just talking to him, just like some guy from Texas, and he's like, yeah, these guys, man, they sell the drugs out of the cabs and all this, and they have all that marijuana and all that stuff. And I said, oh, yeah? I was like, what type of people are those? And he says, I hate to say it, sir, but it's all the white people. So I'm like, oh, wow, whoa, okay, cool, well, I'm glad to know that,
honesty,
sir,
bro.
And so I'm out of, pot. So I'm like, okay, I got to find some weed. So I literally told my girlfriend / now wife, right, at the time, I said, we're looking for the white guy. Okay. Yeah. And so we go outside, and there's, cabs lined up, and I'm looking in the cars, and okay. And we had to time it just right. So we got the white guy, okay? We got the white guy, okay? We're in the cab. We're driving out the driveway. And I say, hey, man, well, I'm from Austin. You know where I can get some weed? And he stops. And he's like, what? What'd you say? What? Oh, man, let me see your ID, bro. Let me see your ID, quick.
Here, bro.
And I'm like, here you go, man. Here's my ID. Here's some business cards, and all this. And he finally, was convinced I was from Texas, And he says, man, it's a felony out here, You can go to jail real quick, and they put cops in the cabs all the time. And I'm like, oh, shit. Man, I'm sorry, bro, And he's like, yeah, but I can get you some, So I scored in Vegas during the felony days, It was great.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, we went to some warehouse district, and we pulled in the cab, and he's like, oh, watch this. And he rolls down his window, and some dude in a Honda comes speeding up and throws the bag through the window, and takes off. And he's like, and it was expensive, too. It's like, it was like $45 for like 3 grams, which is, I guess, is not bad, because you're in Vegas. Right. That's today's money. We're talking 20 years ago. So,
that was a lot.
That was a while back.
Oh man!
But I had a great time in Vegas. I had the time of my life. That one trip.
Oh man, y'all living it up.
It was crazy. We won a bunch of money. we actually we won over $10,000.
Okay, old man Joe.
That's the truth. Yeah.
What's your game?
What's your game of choice?
Slot machines, man.
Slot machines?
Actually.
Get lucky.
Which is, yeah. I'd have to say my girlfriend was more lucky than me, you know. But I did okay. She won a lot of money. It was crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah. But, you know, as soon as you get it, man, you spend it. You know, it's like, you know, we were going to only stay 3 days. We stayed 7.
It got you. The city caught you.
And we came back with $12,000. So that was in cash. It was not me. I didn't carry it, you know.
Oh,
but that's a very true story.
He said, not me.
I did not carry it. Yeah. That was 2001, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Old man Joe's been partying since y'all were babies.
I started smoking weed in the 70s, man. I mean, you know, back when Led Zeppelin was probably the hottest rock band, you know, out there. And
did you go to any cool concerts back in those days?
Yeah, oh, sure, yeah, man. Aerosmith and stuff like that. You know, back in the day. I did see Robert Plant right after he got out of Led Zeppelin too. Golly, I don't know, Ozzy Osbourne. That was really good. You know, I did actually see Black Sabbath. Wow. When he was back in the long days ago, man, I was like 15, you know, and I'm out there trying to get high, and the cops used to chase us around. They're smoking weed, you know, and they take off after you, you know, and we would run and run into the crowd, you know, and throw our doobies down. They never caught me, which was amazing because I was a little short, fat kid, you know.
Oh man, Joe.
I could hide between there.
When did you adopt the name Old Man Joe?
So there's an interesting story, sort of, you know, behind that. You know, back when the recession hit, back in 2007, I got offered a job in Louisiana, of all places, and so I moved over there, and it was really kind of sad story in the one way because I got over there and then right after that they closed the plant. So like 800 people lost their jobs, you know, so they weren't doing any hiring, you might say. That's right. Mm-hmm. So anyway, I was living there basically on unemployment, man, and lived in a mobile home in a dirt road trailer park, you know. It's just kind of living the poor life, you might say, right? So there was these young guys, man. I didn't know where to find any weed. But I knew these young guys, man. They were like 18, 19. And how I had met them actually was through a game that we played Counter-Strike back in those days.
I used to play Counter-Strike.
And there was a league, and it was actually there in Monroe, Louisiana, actually, you know. So anyway, the deal I made with these guys were like, hey, man, you know, if you can get me some weed, I can buy your beer because I'm definitely over 21. Well, the funny thing is this guy's older brother was a sergeant on the sheriff's department there, and his dad was a deputy sheriff also in that parish. I'm not going to say which one. So dig this. These guys, that's the deal we made, right? Mm-hmm. So these guys bring me a couple of grams. I go down and get them some beer. And this, you know, that's equitable, right? So I tell them, look, you guys got to stay here, you know, and drink the beer on the porch, man. So I just gave them this big wood porch where they could hang out, right?
Yeah.
So one day we're hanging out. Oh, who's that? Oh, fuck. It's the sheriff's department. You know, here they come. And I thought for sure there was a real cop. No, it was his brother, you know, pulling up. And he's like, man, I want to thank you for letting these guys at least stay at your place. And so they're not out on the road drinking and driving, you know, and they'll get in trouble, you know. Because obviously it's okay if you're a minor drinking on private property, but not so much on the road, you know. So that's kind of how that worked out. So they called me Old Man Joe. That's where Old Man Joe came from, was actually Monroe, Louisiana.
Stuck after that.
Yeah, they called me Old Man, and then, you know, Joe kind of came along. The guys at Happy Clouds, they asked me that, you know, in 2015, hey, so you got a nickname or something? They used to have these nicknames for themselves, you know, and stuff like that. They didn't want people to know their real name when they were actually waiting on them and stuff. And so I was like, yeah, man, they call me Old Man Joe. And so it kind of started right there.
They call me Old Man Joe.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but you know, I work with a lot of people that are, you know, half my age and stuff, man. So it's kind of cool. Actually keeps me young.
Thursday the 15th. Put that on there.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Thursday the 15th.
That's we got. We have an event, the Vendors and Spenders. It's not our event, but we'll be attending it.
Thursday.
That'll be nice.
It's sponsored by Top Shelf,
Hell yeah.
Exotics,
Nice.
and Mixotica Fresco.
We're hoping to have some events in the near future.
Where do y'all like to do y'all's events?
We have a pretty nice little event thing where we can set up in our parking lot. You know, it's like right behind our shop on
Lamar
North
location?
Lamar. That's 7205 North Lamar Boulevard,
Yeah, shout
Austin, Texas.
Got all the graffiti back there.
Yeah.
Put a stage.
Exactly. Yeah, we've had some pretty big events actually. You know, bunches of people show up. You know, and stuff like that. We've done some. You know, I kind of want to do a charity thing one day. Okay. So we never really focused in that direction, except one time, you know, before. You remember when the blizzard hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so, well, nobody had any power, you know, and nobody had any water and anything like that. So the company went out and bought, like, literally a pallet of bottled water and this food and all this stuff, and we set them in the building, and we made these packages up.
It's in the top corner.
There's our commercial.
Nice.
We forgot to insert it earlier.
And so they found a whole apartment complex full of people that were, you know, basically without, and they went over there and distributed all that stuff. Man, that was pretty cool.
That's super cool.
Yeah, I think that was probably one of the best moments, you know, in the whole company, man. You know, I'm really into giving and charity and stuff.
I like to
know?
give too, but so it makes me feel good at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's a shame that people take advantage of it, you know, and
takers, you gotta have your limits how much you give though, because takers don't have limits.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
My wife, she gets on me all the time because I give too much, you know.
Yeah, me too. Trust me, Brittany gets on to me because I give, and then, you know.
Yeah, but it's
not, you know, some of it's rewarding, and like, you know, the person that, you know, is grateful for it and appreciates it as well. But then more so than often, they're ungrateful.
Or they kind of, you know, blow the opportunity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I understand that, but you know what it boils down to for me, man, is that it really was that I remember when I had nothing, you know, and there was some really rough times, you know, and no one really helped much. But, you know, every once in a while, you would get some help, you know, from someone. So I thought, well, if I ever get, you know, kind of stable, whatever that is, I would be able to give more, you know. And I think we get more out of giving than receiving. That's just my philosophy.
Yeah, I agree.
Everybody else
we try to do
thing.
our giving as much as we can. Like we did the back to school drive and everything. And
sure. Oh yeah, that's a great one.
We don't
actually.
always put it all on social media either. We just do it. You know, you don't have to post everything.
No, you don't. You actually really don't. You know, for me, it just kind of gives me, you know, this extra sense of comfort, I guess.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
Like I said, you know, didn't get a lot of help myself. So I thought, well, fuck it, man. It's better to help than give it to somebody who may need it versus not, you know, them not receiving it.
Well, maybe
you know,
we can collab on some sort of
drive
or something
about that.
You know, and do a Texas Smoke Connection, a Happy Cloud sponsored event. That
you never know.
Gives back maybe Christmas or something, you know?
Well, you know, there's a lot of good charities and stuff, especially around Christmas time. You know, Toys for Tots and stuff like that.
What's crazy is what we've kind of learned is we took a different approach. So we have our following through the whole club and everything, and we just literally just reach out and put it on our post, and people just hit us up and like, hey, can we come by and grab this? Hey, can we? And we're just like, okay. And they're all pretty like, no one takes too much. You know what I mean? Everyone's just kind of takes just what they need.
That's a good way to do it. I mean, you know.
And then we take the overflow somewhere and give it, you know, in the end if we have anything. But most of the time it gets given up to just people that we kind of know kind of close by that aren't doing the best.
Well, you know, another thing is that the opportunity I see for you guys out here, or whatever you have, you know, kind of going as a group, sort of thing, is that, you know, you can help people even within that group, you know, and sometimes you don't even know it, you know. It's like, I can't tell you how many times I've, you know, tried to help people that just work for us, you know. And it's not, and I don't expect more. I don't, you know, come down on you next week and say, hey, man, your production sucks. You know, you should work harder. No, that has nothing to do with it. It's like where I guess my you know, my heart is in food. Actually, you know, it's like if you're hungry, don't tell me you're hungry. That, you know, because I'll kind of almost damn near go without so that you can have something.
Oh, don't tell me that, Joe. I'm the guy that
no,
doesn't
you're
show up
not.
without my wallet.
I'm going to call bullshit on you.
No, bro, you can ask them. I'm the one that's like, hey, let's go eat. And I get there and I'm like, oh, man, I don't got my wallet.
Oh, no.
Whatever.
Brandon, will you pay for me?
No.
He knows it's true. That's
he
why
does
he's
it
laughing.
too.
Yeah, no, I'm
I'm just kidding. I don't do it on purpose because I try not to leave the house with a lot of money.
It's kind of like more or less like, you know, for people who are like, oh man, you know, I'm just, you know, hurting, you know, I ain't got no food in my house, you know, or maybe kids even, you know, something like that. Yeah,
kids will get you.
Yeah, the kids always get you. Yeah. I had a glass guy get me like that once with the kid line. He was like, yeah, I had to buy some diapers for the kid, and I was like, oh shit, man. Why'd you have to use the diaper line, you know? I mean, it was totally, you know, he got me right there.
Pulls them little heartstrings.
Yeah, pull them little heartstrings, you know.
What do you got?
Yeah. Well, I was trying to negotiate for a pipe, actually, outside the Denver convention center at Champs, actually. Oh, yeah. And he had started like, you know, a couple $100, and I was like, no, man, no, you know. And I whittled him down. I knew the time was on my side, you know, because he didn't want to carry it on the plane and all that. And I got him to about 125, and he's like, yeah, I was going to get some diapers for the kids. Fuck. Okay, man, you got me, you know. He just laughed.
Here's 300. He's like,
no,
got him. And you're like,
yeah, no.
That, you know what? He's like, no, I don't got a kid, but the deal's been done.
I carried that pipe back in a Dollar General bag on the plane.
That's funny.
Wrapped up in a plastic bag. You know, just
was it used?
No, it was brand new.
Oh, Joe, do you have a bunch of cool pipes and stuff and apparatuses?
You know, no, actually, I'd say the coolest stuff that I got as far as glass and stuff is concerned are pendants. You know,
yeah.
I have some salt pendies, and I have some J-Mass pendies, which are one of my favorite artists. I like collecting those. You know. Yeah, I'm actually wearing one that you said you liked a lot. This is by a guy named Bildo. Billy's Theoretical Glass. Shout out to Billy if he ever sees this. But this is
that
really, really nice
from
piece.
the Glassmith?
Yeah, the Glassmith down on campus.
Yeah, I've been telling them we need to check him out.
Yeah, he's really a talented
cool
individual.
Got the pendants.
We've been selling his stuff for years.
It's got an opal in the middle and everything.
It does, and this has, as Billy would say, a green vortex.
Green vortex.
If you hit this with UV light,
interesting color,
basically.
That's really
turns
badass.
Green.
We'll have to look at it before.
Yeah, it's Billy's something else, man. And he had a really grand idea when he opened that place down on near campus.
I agree.
That is just so smart.
He basically blows glass in a food truck, more or less.
In a food truck, in a food court,
in a food truck park, in a food truck, in a food truck park. Like
badass.
And blows glass and sells it right there.
I guess it's still some of the cheapest rent in town.
The next event, Diana, is Thursday, the 15th.
Thursday.
The location is undisclosed, but it's an easy to find location. We just can't tell anyone until Thursday. So it's not our event. It's the Mexotica Fresca and Top Shelf Exotics, but we are attending.
Yeah, so we're probably going to get some, mixed reviews on my appearance here today. But, I do appreciate you letting me come in and hang out. That was a lot of fun. It's been, fun to hang out.
Yeah, we always like having you around.
Well, it's it's one of those things. I get so busy too, man. I'm married to my job,
Yeah.
So it's like, it's kind of hard to explain that sometimes, even to my wife, But at least I'm not, out in the clubs or something, running around. Where you want to find me? Oh, just which Happy Clouds are you gonna call? You know, he might be at any of them.
Yeah, I go in there and I'm like, hey, is old
what's
man
he
Joe in
doing?
the back?
What's the old
And they're-
man doing? You know, he's out back fixing the toilet. You know what I mean?
I'll be like, is old man Joe here? And they're like,
who are you?
He doesn't like us to tell people. I'm like,
Yeah.
he'll let go
My
tell
little
him I'm
guardian.
here. I'm like, go tell him I'm here, and he's like,
Yeah. What would the guy say the other day? He's like, no, I really don't want to disturb him.
I really don't disturb
know?
him or something. And I was like, just go tell him I'm here. And he goes,
okay.
Who are you?
Who are you?
And I was like, tell him Sean's here. And he walked back there, and old man Joe was like, hey. I was like, I told him, bro, you're good.
He
You're not
came
gonna
back
lose your
so
job.
meek.
Yeah.
He's just like,
Someone's asking to speak to the
someone
janitor.
actually wants to speak to the maintenance man, Joe. You know, no, I'm just kidding. But he said, there's some guy. You know, he wants to talk to you. You know, some guy.
Some
you know.
guy.
I know when people do that to
And
me
then
here, I'm
I
like,
said,
bro, I'm
well,
not here.
Not me.
What's his name? You know, and he says Sean. And I'm like, oh, okay, shit, I know. You know, I'll come out. You know, you want to hide from other ones. You know, it's
Someone
like,
else calls like, oh, he just slipped out the back.
Oh man, old man Joe.
Sorry.
I've never heard of him.
You hear the door.
Yeah, right.
Like you see Joe go get in his car.
You see the little green monster taking off. You know, let's go, man, let's go.
Old man Joe, never heard of him.
I love it when people would come in. You know, like salespeople would come in and they'd say, "Oh, hey, is there anybody here I can talk to?" You know, and I'm like, "Oh man, there's nobody here, bro. You know, it's just me. I don't do much."
Like the janitor.
I kind of, dude. I pulled that one off on it several times.
Oh, I don't act like I
That
have
is the
anything to
best
these
one, man.
businesses.
I literally was sweeping the floor, and this really rude guy came in one night, man, in Lamar, and he goes, "Do you work here?" And I was like, "Well, they let me sweep." You know, they just kind of let me sweep up sometimes, bro. What did you need? And he's like, I need some glass. I need some Toro glass, actually. You know, Toro's really kind of high-end glass. It's really expensive.
Really expensive.
And I was like, I don't know what that is. Man, you really need to get it together, bro. You know, you need to know your stuff here, man. You need to know what Toro glass is, you know. And I'm like, I'm thinking, this dude is such an asshole, you know. So I was like, hang on, man. Let me go get somebody for you. So I go back in the back, right? You know, through the little door and everything.
Come back out like, hey, I'm old man Joe, and I'm the manager. Can I help you?
There's like 3 people back there, and I'm like, somebody go help this asshole, you know. And I just sent somebody out, you know,
That's
to
funny.
talk to him. Yeah, and he ended up not buying a goddamn thing, you know, just basically walking out the door.
Hey, let's do a giveaway right at the end for this last giveaway for the people that stay till the end.
Giveaway.
We always talk about it, but
We should.
Caller number 5.
We got these.
Caller number 5.
I like it.
I like it.
Caller number 5 is the winner.
Caller number 5. Call in.
We'll do number 5 for the bag and 9 for the. Do we have a piece or no? Do we have another piece or no? I can't remember.
We have this.
Oh, the grinder.
So we'll do.
I forgot about the grinder.
The grinder is number 5, and then the grand prize is number 9. Will be the vacuum or the odor-proof bag,
smell-proof container. It's kind of like a luggage thing. You know?
And then we'll end the podcast after that. So
so
number 5 and number 9. That's the cars we're looking for.
We ought to fire that thing up, man.
You want one?
Hell yeah, I do. I'm getting my second win now. Y'all started talking to me more about something I must have been interested in. I don't know what that was.
Your job, Joe.
Yeah. Oh, y'all were talking about my second wife.
My second wife.
What is that? Wasn't that
Do we got any callers?
That was the people who had multiple wives, you know, but mine's a job.
Right.
Hello.
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 Caller number 1.
No.
Keep on calling.
Thanks.
All right, y'all keep calling. Number 5 and number 9. We're gonna give something away.
Number 9.
Yeah, you can still participate, Bernard and shit. This is literally just for the people that held it down and stayed till the end.
That's right, Bernard. We actually love you.
Sick ass grinder.
Sick grinder,
It
fool.
really is nice.
3 chambers.
Thank you so much.
Wait for the buzz.
It's a pulsar grinder, so that's pretty cool. 'Cause that's a
Have
nice
anyone else
brand.
calling? Hello.
Hello.
You're caller number 2.
All right, I'll call back 3 more times.
Do it.
That's funny.
So, it's the same person.
Who is it?
I think it's Diana.
Press 1 to start the call, or the call will start at the beep.
Hello.
No.
What up, bro? You're caller number 3.
Oh, we got a battle out here.
All right. Who else we got?
Who's gonna get through?
It's a one-on-one battle. 1v1.
1v1.
Just kidding. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're on
Number
number.
37.
Hello. Anyone else calling? Are they still calling, Zach?
Yeah. He's just not hooked up on the way.
Hello.
It was earlier.
Hello.
You're calling number 4. Call back again.
Call back one more time.
Wow. My boy Bernard's strategizing. He's about to come through with a
Right.
call.
She should win by default.
There's a little bit of light latency, so can't strategize too much.
Here we go.
All right, that's the
Gonna call
winner.
back.
The winner. The winner.
Can I get a winner?
Can we get a winner chicken dinner? Anytime now.
Come on,
Start the
Tommy.
call, or 2 to decline. The call will start at the beep.
Hello, winner chicken dinner.
No, what's up?
What up? Is this Bernard?
Nah, this Juan.
Oh, this is Juan.
What up, Juan?
What up, Juan? You want a grinder?
Winner, chicken dinner. Already.
Congratulations.
You know where to pick it up at.
All right. Nah, this Juan.
Let's see.
Press 1 to start the call, or 2 to decline. Press 1 to start. The call will start at the beep.
Hello.
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 Caller number 6.
Caller number 6. Try again.
All right.
Press 1 to start the call, or 2 to. The call will start at the beep.
Hello.
I missed number 5.
You're caller number 7.
Okay.
Press 1 to start the call, or
All right.
Hello.
Ooh. Number 8, Ocho.
Number 8.
Number 8. Number 8.
Hello.
Come in, number
Hello.
8.
Nope. it's just not getting through right now.
Nope.
Hello.
Make it sound interesting. Oh, we got a battle.
We got a battle.
We have
It's
a
left
battle.
jab with the right hook.
He's down for the
Hello.
1 to start the call, or 2 to decline. Press 1 to start. The call will start at the beep.
Hello.
Hello.
Number 8.
Did I win?
It was me.
It was me.
Number 8.
I got number 8.
Just kidding. We're still on
1
number 8.
to
It was
start
me
the call, or
calling
2 to
in.
decline.
Oh my
Press
God,
1
that's
to.
crazy.
The call will start at the beep.
Hello.
Number 9.
And call number 8. I faked number 8. Call back.
Press 1 to start the call, or
I
the call will start
robbed her.
at the beep.
Robbed her, bro.
Press
What
1
an
to start the
ass.
call, or 2 to decline. Press 1 to start the call will start at the beep.
Hello.
Hello.
You're caller number 9. Congratulations. You won this cool smell-proof case.
And you can make your own
yeah.
combo.
Wait.
It's
Wait.
me, Casey.
Uh-oh.
What just happened? It was a
Wait,
girl that
what?
picked up.
Oh,
And then switched to a guy.
Technical
My girl was
difficulty.
calling for me, but it's me, Casey.
Oh, she called
gotcha.
and we were like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? Like a girl was just on the line that switched to a guy.
Wow.
Cool, Casey.
Yeah.
You won the odor-proof bag.
Yeah, bro. That's cool, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
grab it next time you're over at the shop.
I appreciate it, y'all.
All right.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Bet.
Cool. We appreciate everyone that
Thank-
hung out
thank
till
y'all.
the. We appreciate everyone that hung out till the end. TZ, you just missed. Hey, we could let TZ call in though. T, it's 512-598-1641. Just call in.
Let my boy TZ call in.
Teasy.
Just for the fun. I need to talk to him for a second.
I like your boy.
We'll see what's up.
Your boy, Blazy Susan.
It should be an 806 number, but if he calls.
Boy, we ain't holding this podcast so you can talk to your friend. Call him on your own phone.
Call him on
He
your
was
own
trying
phone.
to call on here, bro.
I want to thank all my friends who tuned in.
I guess he's not going to call.
Especially Booty Meat Sweat.
Yeah, Booty Meat Sweat. Sounds like a good guy.
Sounds like a
Meat
real
Sweat.
stand-up guy.
Yeah, he's a really good guy.
Someone you want to bring home to your parents. You know?
Yeah. I'd take him
Like,
to there.
are you Booty Meat Sweat on Xbox?
On YouTube.
On the YouTuber?
I see you.
I can't take him to my parents, man. That's
He's
not going to work out very well.
Booty Meat Sweat guy.
You got to remember, old man Joe. See,
Yeah.
once you get old, you don't have parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was
kind of scary, but it's okay. You'll be
Oh, man.
Some people are young without a parent.
Yeah, Thomas doesn't have a parent.
I never knew my father.
Hello, father. Yeah, actually, I was lucky. I had like 2 sets. I had a stepfather and a stepmother. So it was kind of neato. You actually get 4 sets of grandparents and shit. That was kind of cool.
That's how I am, yeah.
Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it? But it's hey man, you really
like
score at
19
Christmas.
Christmases.
Yeah,
that's what I was
you
about
score
to
at
say.
Christmas. That's the big thing.
Unknown caller.
Unknown caller. Hello,
What
thank
up?
you for calling, caller.
They hung up. Whoever it was.
Well,
It was a 315, not 806.
probably wasn't him.
Boo.
Press
See,
1 to
you have
accept
just a
and 2 to
second
go
because
on.
we gotta kill the podcast soon.
Yeah.
The reset button's about to flick on. Then we
Kill
gotta
the
press it.
podcast.
Yeah, it's about to die.
I'd like to thank everybody who put up with me here today.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Do you
I can
believe?
tell you, man. Do you believe?
Yeah, so in
Let us
the
know.
podcast, do you believe, Joe? What do you believe in? What are your
Yeah, I
beliefs in
actually
all
believe
this?
that it's could be a parallel dimension thing, like I was kind of mentioning earlier. My whole thing about it is like when it comes down to everything, man, even us passing
Known
on.
caller.
It's like energy. Once it's created, it never goes away. It just changes form. Okay.
Yeah.
So like whatever we
Caller
are
2
now,
to
it's just
decline. The call
basically
will start
energy,
at the beep.
right? Well, when we aren't what we are now, what the hell are we? I mean,
sure.
we just change form, man.
Hey, it's cracking.
What up?
Hey.
Oh, man, I just got done eating. I didn't know y'all had another one coming up today.
Yeah, it's every Monday and Thursday.
Ah, man, I missed out.
Yeah.
It
Make
was
sure
real
you tune
boring.
in. No,
I was going to give it away.
it was a fun one.
I
It was
just tuned in.
it was conspiracy theory, something you like.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, don't get me started.
Yep.
What's going on, man?
Not much. Just smoking. About to call it a podcast because we over time. But,
right,
but we
well.
figured we'd talk to you at least and say what's up. But you should call in next time and
Well.
talk to us and chop it up.
Most definitely. I appreciate you answering.
Word. Holler at me later.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one. Holler at me.
See it.
Bye, friend.
So,
Bye, Teasy.
in conclusion, Zach, do you believe?
I do. There's no way of knowing, to say something when you haven't seen everything and then try to make an assumption or conclusion about all of it is just honestly kind of stupid in my opinion, but
Are we still recording?
yeah.
Okay, just making sure. And Joe, you believe parallel universes?
Yeah, I really do. I think if anything, we're probably in a parallel universe kind of situation. Maybe there's some
So
sort
is there
of
another? Is there a
energy
young man
transfer.
Joe somewhere?
Mm,
Young man Joe, come
probably.
here.
Yeah.
And he's like the exact opposite version.
Well,
of
it's
you?
like they say the universe is like 16 billion years old. Maybe we're just just kind of floating along in this little kind
Yeah.
of time continuum sort of.
What is
way.
time? What is time?
What is time?
What constitutes time?
Well, it's a man-made concept. So it's
What constitutes time?
they determine the clocks by the decay of radioactive matter.
Well,
I mean,
like when people
come
say
on,
that I don't
it's
have enough
crazy.
time. You have your time is abundance.
Yeah, well,
You have all the time.
you have all
until
the
you
time
have no
in the
time.
world until you have none.
What about you, Brandon? Do you believe?
Definitely in aliens.
Yeah.
Not in Not so much in Bigfoot.
Or are you just a believer?
He's a believer.
He's a believer.
God damn it.
I actually think
With
that
his wig.
they could be undersea too. You know, we never really went there. You know,
That
so-
yeah, mermaids.
That could be Old Man Joe Part 2.
Yeah,
we'll bring up another list.
USO, you know, episode.
Yeah, we'll do some other conspiracies. We'll get another list. What
Yeah,
about you,
we
Thomas?
got to get some pictures.
Are you a believer?
Yes.
I asked you if Justin
To an
Believer.
extent.
Just kidding.
Justin Believer.
I believe in things that, like are reasonable in my own mind. So like space or like Bigfoot. Like yes, there's a reasonable chance that is factual or could happen. So yeah, I guess I'm a believer.
I'm a believer. Most stuff. Bigfoot, I'm on the fence.
I'm for sure on the fence about Bigfoot.
For sure you're not.
Yeah,
most
you're not in the woods about it. You're on the fence.
The weird, yeah. Much of the weird shit, I'm a believer though. I believe should be happening. That we
Well, you
can't
know, there's a
explain.
lot of stuff that's happening for sure. You know, they're coming out and saying that there's, you know, they don't even know what it is. The government, that's pretty big, you know, stab at what the fuck is it? You know, it's you know, because they got a lot more money than the rest of us. You know, just saying.
Well, do you want to play our sponsored video on the way out? Can we do that, or is that?
Yeah.
And then y'all have a good night.
Good night. Good night.
Thank you
Appreciate
for tuning
you
in.
coming on, Joe.
Thanks a bunch for having me.
Y'all catch next Monday's podcast with Young Man Joe in the Parallel Universe.
Yeah. We'll be back for you to see me in a better light.
Could you just make it cover the whole screen? Like for one time, you don't have to do it this time. But just get it.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
So it plays out.
Thank you for watching the High Flyers Club podcast. You can listen on the go with your Spotify app or any other online radio podcast stations.